sedated, intoxicated. We're automated and overpopulated. We're all fish in a stream, swimming towards a vicious dream. Don't you know we're the walking dead, dead, dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads, heads, heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. We're the walking dead. Fear and hatred, dull and jaded. It's all been debated and manipulated. Nothing's ever as it seems. We're bound to believe everything they scream. Don't you know we're the walking dead, dead, dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads, heads, heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. We're the walking dead. We're the walking dead, dead. Oh, 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 oh. We're the walking dead. We're the walking dead, dead. Oh, 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 oh. Highly sedated, intoxicated. We're automated and overpopulated. Don't you know we're the walking dead, dead, dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads, heads, in our heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. We feel asleep, yeah, yeah.
Woo woo! What's happening there, friends? Welcome back to another first here at Roleplaying Unlimited. J-Man is starting his second campaign, session number 1 here. We've got our party mostly assembled and ready in the waiting room, so I will not linger here too long. This is his show, so I'll be on video sporadically here and there playing the Aarakocra bard known as Chinkata. We will see just what adventures he has in store for us later on tonight. Thanks for joining us here, friends. Are you with us?
Little pig, let me in.
Well, good evening.
I will continue the tradition of talking when you join.
That's right. Continue. Keep doing.
All right, how's everybody doing?
Still
Wondering
getting
where
over
Westy is.
Christmas sickness.
Oh,
I
that's
haven't
right.
heard a peep
Yeah.
from him. He hasn't even made a character yet, so.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, that's not
Yeah, it's
good.
been a weird December. He just seems
Ruh-roh.
to have dropped off the face of the planet. I hope everything's okay.
Well, he was watching the stream last night.
Yeah, he does still join in for
Yeah, I
the
did
streams
see
and
him.
post his usual "Yo, what's up" kind of deal. But other than that, yeah.
I'll
We'll see.
message him.
He still has an open spot for now, but see what happens. He can always join later.
Very true.
But if it turns out he's not going to join, then maybe. I mean, this is a good enough party. I could take one more if anybody else wants to go in, but
Yeah, it's a party of 5, or sorry, a party of 6. So
Yep. Okay. So we have you on the. I have to assume Dan wrote that. Rock, paper,
Oh,
scissors,
the-
with his rock-
yeah.
I'm like,
still
what? I
trying to-
didn't write that.
I'm still trying to figure out how to figure out these factions right here. Yeah, which one of them? Cowled Wizards beats Emerald Cabal. Emerald Cabal beats Champions of Legacy. Champions beats Council of 5.
I
Well,
just wanted to put that on there so that you guys had a reference for things that will be, mentioned during the game.
all I know is that the Shadow Thieves definitely beat the Emerald Cabal.
Do we have a mage in this group?
You have a sorcerer.
Oh, good. Hallelujah.
Mr. Marvin is your sorcerer.
That's me.
Excellent. Good deal. Just making sure.
Then you got Dan. What did you end up going with again? Bard, right? Daniel.
I ended
He's
up
gonna be
going with a
singing us
mouthful
some
of popcorn.
songs.
Okay.
Bird.
But everybody know about the bird.
Okay, yeah. So there's the bard and the and then myself, the druid, to kind of take care of healing. But
They're really good healers, actually.
yeah, no, it was, yeah.
All right. So, we're all of you pretty much thinking you'll be from this kingdom or from outside of it.
I'll probably be local.
Kim, did you say you were from inside of the kingdom or from outside?
Did she figure out her audio yet?
Marvin's from Silver Moon.
Okay.
So a long way away.
I don't know what Kim was decided on. Whatever town she's from, I'm basically from the wilderness outside of that. So
She might still be
Around
trying to
it.
figure out her sound.
I think so, yeah.
Well, the reason I ask is because those of you who are from this kingdom, or at least near this kingdom, will know that it is a law in this kingdom that arcane magic is illegal without proper permits.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Kim, did you say you were from the main castle town or the capital town?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so then yeah, you would be a part of that, and then I would be like, I would have lived in the outer cities or the outer terrain and stuff.
And as far as like feel for this kingdom, I've always thought of as more of like a Spaniards type of thing because they're very colonialist, very religious. So think of like Spanish Empire.
Gotcha.
And the Cowled Wizards faction is the group that is the organization that polices arcane magic and punishes those who do not have proper permits. Council of Five is the governing body. There's not a king, there's a council. The Emerald Cabal are the renegade wizards who are trying to overthrow that law. Shadow Thieves are, of course, the local thieves guild. It's more than just local, though. They're like the mob. They have a lot of control in this area. And the Champions of Legacy is the name of the new Adventurers Guild that you have come to join. So those of you who are arcane casters and from the area, you will know. Don't get caught, obviously, if you don't have a permit. Sometimes it's just a fine, depending on what the display of power was. Other times it's imprisonment or even death, depending on what you were caught doing.
How much is the fine for power word dance?
Power word dance. It depends on how you can dance.
Everybody get down! Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
I presume Druid would fall under those categories of arcane magic, right?
A druid is a divine magic, sir.
Do we know how to acquire one of these permits and maybe like how much they cost, or is it like a bureaucracy thing? Connections?
Generally, those permits are given to through noble families or very powerful merchant families. Basically, they'll petition to be like, hey, I need a permit for this or that. Like my Chaos Wizard needs it, blah, blah, blah. So generally, you have to have some sort of sponsorship through Rich and Powerful to get a permit. The back and forth of it is, if you get a permit, well, then now you're in the records as being a wizard or whatever. So should they decide to yoink your permit back, now they know you're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Would sorcery count under that?
Oh, it certainly would.
Yeah,
How
I don't
about
know
barbarism?
the specific.
Barbarism.
Barbarism, not so much. Obviously, there's still laws against like assault and murder. And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brad.
Didn't realize we had Brutus the Barber Beefcake with us.
So
That's funny.
my background is I was sent here by the academy at Silvery Moon for further training. Would I have been sent with that?
I
mean,
guess
they
if you want to train as an adventurer in the Adventurers Guild, you'd know that you can ask this lady Ilbereth if you can get a permit. That's the best you're going to be able to do at this point.
All right, then I will try to ask Ildra if I could get a permit.
Just kind of
Will not be
spitballing here, given the info at hand. But what if my character was at one point in time involved with the mob type faction in producing illegal forgeries of these permits, and not only do the powers that be have a record of such criminal activity, but the mob is dissatisfied with the task that I performed as well. And perhaps in the midst of all that, I ended up with one of those permits for myself.
Shady.
Trying to sabotage, but put yourself slightly ahead at the start. I get it.
Exactly. I had some kind of ideas, like my characters kind of got like one of those weird reputations, but without definitive ideas in the story itself, I was just kind of like, it was very vague. So now that we have something, I'm kind of like, well, we might be able to work something with that.
I hope everyone else
Honestly,
understood that.
I was kind of thinking the same thing for myself, because that's definitely something my character would do, to forge those things and then try to sell them.
Ah, that's funny.
I imagine you probably tried to force one upon me, even though I don't need it.
100%, yes.
I
All
just
right,
keep
Probably
so-
more per time.
We can say, since Mel has the charlatan background, and they definitely do forgeries, they actually have forgeries, you can say that at one point you did some grunt work for the Shadow Thieves and learned how to forge these permits. They don't do it a lot because, by and large, one of the Council of Five is the head of the Shadow Thieves Guild, so they don't really need to forge those things. They can just get them. For the most part, the only time they'll forge them is if they're trying to do stuff like the Council doesn't need to know about type stuff. But since you are a charlatan and can do forgeries, and Shinkata being a bard, maybe he did some stuff, low-level stuff with the
Yeah,
the
like
guild
I wouldn't have
as well.
directly forged. Like I was just kind of like the broker or the middleman or something, like low level left to hold the bag when shit went south.
Yeah, the bagman on the corner type thing.
Exactly. Yeah, you want permits? I got permits.
So we
right
can
here.
say that the two of you have encountered each other because of this scenario, and it is through Mel that you were able to get your hands on one of these forgeries. Both of you, well, Shinkata at this point is not necessarily wanted by the guild, but you're not on their favorite persons list. Mel, I would say you're kind of just you worked for them, got paid, and that was it. You didn't do exceptionally, didn't do terribly. You're just a person that they might hire at some point in the future again.
My only hope is that they confuse me for any other Aarakocra in the city. The bad news is I'm the only Aarakocra here.
About
It's a
right.
very large city. There's probably other Aarakocra, but yeah, they're not common.
I do have a question as well.
Go ahead.
Is primeval magic considered arcane magic?
So what's primeval magic?
The kind of magic that I have as a barbarian?
Magic?
No, but I have Giant's Fire Strike, which is an echo of primeval magic that I can use as a feat.
Ah, I see what you mean. That probably wouldn't ping as an arcane effect. Not that you would really understand that, but yeah.
If he doesn't understand that, can I try to sell him one of these fake permits? Convincing him that he needs. You're gonna need a permit for that, dude.
You can do anything you want.
It's
I went ahead and
5,000
did the
gold.
roll.
It's 5,000 gold. I'll take payments.
I think I have 5 gold. I'll have to pay you in installments.
That's totally fine, man. We'll call this payment installment 1 of 250.
Yeah, you would be aware of that situation. I just want to make sure that player knew that before you started going around, magic missiling in the middle of town and getting arrested.
Yeah, no, I don't have any of that, but it allows me to do an extra 1d10 fire damage occasionally on a strike.
I've seen what you have. That's not necessarily what people would consider like arcane magic. It's just kind of like this innate ability you have. So it shouldn't come up for him. Although you're running around with a bunch of sorcerers and bards who are making a problem, they get you in trouble too.
I know nothing. We're good.
Again, if nobody sees nothing, nobody knows nothing.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Exactly. All right.
But
So
it freaked me out when I loaded in. I saw I have less than 20 hit points. I'm like, what's going on here? But, yeah.
Oh, so like
First
marijuana
level.
here from 99 to 2017.
At your first level, that's what happens.
As long as everything deals 1 point of damage, I can survive 8 attacks.
There we go. Alright, so I assume a couple of you might come together to the new guild to sign up. But as fate would have it, you're all kind of showing up at the Champions of Legacy Guild House within the Guards District at all about the same time.
Got real quiet.
I think it was waiting for it to load.
Well, that's what happens when your second personality trait is 18. Everybody's really quiet.
Oh, shush.
See at the bottom? Nobody
I see my name. I think
Oh.
I'm standing right here.
Yeah, you're standing right there.
Yeah! I'm on the east bank.
Check
I'm on the west bank.
vision.
I'm on the north side. I'm on the south side.
Should be able to see.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
I've got the ointment on my eyes. I can't see shit.
No,
I was just
would
trying
imagine,
to sneak in. I heard there was a guild party with snacks.
I would have imagined you would have just put a blindfold on to see if you could play your instrument blindfolded.
Oh, hey, I can see.
Ooh, me too.
Is it working now?
I have sight.
Yeah, where's the snack table?
Yes.
What about everybody else? Can you guys see?
Yeah, I
Yes.
could already see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I didn't screw everything up. Okay.
I don't know who Silver Woo is, but I'm very interested to meet them.
So as you can see, this is the front door of the guild hall.
Oh, pardon me.
As you come in, there's a attendant at the desk there.
Well,
I'll
that
hang
is a
back,
righteous
let someone
bid
else
you
do it.
have there. How much product do you put in that thing?
He's like, welcome to Champions of Legacy Guild Hall. How may I be of service?
I was the lucky winner in the city to get an invitation to this party. I don't know what the rest of these people are doing here, though.
He gets a confused look on his face. I wasn't aware that there was a party or an invitation to one. I'll have to
Well,
put
we
it
were
like a
here
paper
to,
on his desk.
I followed the group.
We were here to sign up to join the guild.
Ah, wonderful. Looks at the
Last
5 of you in the building. Cranium leader's still outside.
Just looking for
I'm
the
an orc.
snacks.
I'm hiding outside.
Who's
until
looking
they
for
tell me
snacks
they're
outside?
Brother, I think you won't stand out. There's a change. There's a freaking shifter in the building. So
He looks at the 6 of you. He's like, excellent. And he pulls out a little ledger. So, and does your group have a name?
I just look at Mel.
We are the Chinkadas Tiltassers.
We didn't exactly all come together, so
My apologies. You all just kind of piled in together. I figured you were a group together. So let me get your individual names then. How about that?
Mel.
Mel. And what is it you can do for the guild? What are your specialties, Mel?
Good question. Is there like a wall with a poster on it or something around me?
There's some like tapestries and stuff like that, not really any posters.
I was just wondering if I could try to like throw a dagger and show accuracy or something like that.
Go ahead and roll it.
Watch me totally fail this.
16's good enough. He's sunk. The guy goes, oh! Hit me for a minute. Alright, so you... dagger specialist then. Are you... You kind of looked at you, you're kind of like light armor, right? Not heavy armor or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I take it you're more likely to sneak up on someone than to face them head on. Yes?
I guess you could say that.
Very good. I will make a note of that. It's important that we know the capabilities of all of our aspirants. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Or shall I move on?
No, and I'll just silently walk over and grab my dagger back.
Okay. Oh, and who would like to be next on the ledger?
I just kind of give like a tiny little bow and I just say, the name's Silver.
Silver. Well, why didn't you go with gold or platinum? I kid. Silver. And he kind of peers at you for a moment. I apologize, but I don't think I recognize your species, sir.
I'm what?
Is he a fucking Simic hybrid again?
No. I'm what people would consider a shifter, animal, natured human of sorts.
Shifter. I'll write that down. And what is it that you can bring to the table here at our guild?
Well, I'll show you that, but I might as well show you what I mean by shifter as well. As my, I shift and I'm more of like a, it just kind of bulks me out and gives like little, like scratches and scars across my skin. And then I'll also summon a thorn whip.
Oh, you like, you can get kind of big and hairy and whip people?
Oh, that's illegal. Did you see that? He cast a magic spell. Do you have a permit for that? Or do I have to write a citation?
I'll shoot you a shot and I just say, try
You
divine
shoot me?
magic.
Don't shoot me. I'm just upholding the law, the chaotic, neutral mentality that I am.
You don't look the most mentally, upholding. But
Now that is accurate.
I'll look back
What's
at
your
the,
point, Vanessa?
I'll look back at the shopkeeper, and I'll just look at him and just say, I'm more of a nature caster of.
Are you a nature-bound cleric or more of a druid, would you say?
Druid, more.
Druid, very good. I can write that down. There you have. Is there anything else you'd like to add to your entry?
I can supply food, I guess. It's not really much else other than.
It might be
the
very
standard
important
fighting.
for whatever team you end up with in the field, but I think we can handle the food needs here in the guild. But thank you for the offer. He'll stop and kind of look at Silver and Mel and go, you two do seem to know each other. Are you two a team?
Yeah, I mean, might
Or
as
would
well
you at
be.
least like to remain together if we place you in a team?
Yeah.
Very good. I'll make a note of that. As you can see, there are other people in the hall, sitting around talking, eating, that kind of stuff. They look over at your group, the people over there from time to time, but they don't seem to really care too much. Did you actually want to change your name, Brad?
Oh yeah, I just farted. I feel so much better. Sorry, everybody. In the game, not in real life.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with you?
my bad. No,
Either way, it seems in character.
yes, I did just change my name.
Is it on your sheet?
It is.
It stinks over there.
Okay, I'll have to change it on your token.
Well, the token just says Ablaze, right? Oh no.
No, it says Cranium Bleeder still.
Oh yeah, I figured I didn't want people calling me Bleeder. so now I'll be misspelled Skull.
If
You could
Silver
do it
knew you
later.
more, if Silver knew you more, he would have just called you Cram.
True, but I guess I'll wait my turn until I introduce. My bad. I'll shut up now.
He's waiting for the next person to introduce.
That would be you.
Oh hi. Yeah. Sorry. Excuse the smell. My name is what the hell is my name?
Oh. Yeah, takes a little napkin and puts it up to his face. Oh.
I'm Skull Smasher.
Smusher.
Smasher.
Got it. Skull Smasher. Okay.
Yeah.
Half orc.
Half orc. Sorry, don't have the best. I have flashlights.
It's fine. I'm used to things like that with adventurers. And he kind of looks at your size, big weapons. He's like,
I smash things. Yeah.
got it. All right.
I like to
Good enough.
smash.
Thank you very much. Who would be next?
I'm Zenobia Stoneshine. I traveled here with what is your name again? Skull Smasher. Sorry, I had the other name all ready to go. Skull Smasher. We're from the same village. We traveled here together on an adventure to join this organization.
Kind of does a double take as he looks at the elven woman, half orc man, back to the elven woman. Or the half
It makes
man.
zero sense. I know.
He just shrugs his shoulders and keeps writing. And what is it you can do, Miss Stoneshine?
I'm a fighter.
combat
I like to smash things too. Yeah.
He turns to look at the Aarakocra who is now behind him. He goes, "Is there something I can help you find, sir?"
I'm looking at the bookshelf.
These are mighty interesting. Do you have any topics on how to make a very fine risotto?
Possibly. I haven't gone through all of the books myself. But once you are accepted into the guild, you'll have full access to all of the books.
Oh, definitely. I'll be accepted. Everybody accept me.
And your name, sir?
Oh, is it my turn? I am known as Chinkata, with the exclamation point at the end. You gotta say it with some emphasis.
Very well. Aarakocra, obviously. And
Yeah.
what is it that you present to the world?
Well, I am generally in popular demand because of my amazing flute playing skills. Allow me to demonstrate. Oh wait, I forgot to take it out of the case. I was just trying to play the case. Maybe I'll try to pound on this drum a little bit, right? Okay, so I could do a little bit of that. I also got this going on. I could fly, and I tell your mama jokes with the best of them. Last but not least, I got this.
As you fling a costume at him. He goes, Yes, you wouldn't be the first bard we've had in our ranks. I believe Fatima over there is also, much like yourself, an entertainer
Oh.
and adventurer.
I like the sound of that.
And he kind of looks, cocks his head and looks over to Marvin.
Well, you should be able to say what I do, but I can't really show you. But then I will Misty Step and stand right next to him. Here's a little hint of something I could do, but I need permission to do most of what I could do here.
I see. Are you like a wizard or something?
Well, a sorcerer.
Sorcerer. All right, I'll make note of that. Make sure we can get you the proper permits. Just so you know, probably won't be like a permanent. You can always do your thing. It'll be be determined on what missions or quests you are assigned. So if you are needed to use your magic in the city, we'll make sure we can get you a permit for that at the time. But you should feel comfortable while in the guild house that your magic should be fine to do. No one here is going to report you.
Well, that is good to know.
So I should not issue a citation for the illegal use of magic earlier? I had it all ready to go.
Are you a member of the guard?
Oh no, I'm just a vigilant citizen.
I see. No, that won't be necessary, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Puts a little phony pocketbook away.
I look over at Zenobia and I said, did he just say there's a fat Ima here? Fat Ima?
The Callum Shan woman sitting on the couch over here kind of leaned over and looks at you. My name is Fatima. Do you want something, sir?
That name is awesome.
Thank you. What is your name?
Smasher.
He doesn't know.
He's still finding himself. Why am I standing next to this stinky guy?
They call me Smash.
I see.
Or Skull.
Oh. Hopefully you make the cut. The rest of us have. There have
we'll
been a
cut the
couple that have
cheese.
not, as far as I've seen.
What about this
Damn it.
very excited looking person over here? Did they make the cut? Or did they cut the cheese?
This is technically a wall right there, that black thing.
Yeah, I gotta go around to see all these
Yeah,
people.
so going around the corner, you do see that's a dwarven woman. Got some like greenery and stuff. And as you approach the table, they all kind of stop their conversation and look at you.
Oh, hey everybody, how
The
you doing
halfling
today?
that you're standing next to, she goes,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just coming around the corner. I didn't realize there was a whole bunch of you here. Pardon the interruption.
the human woman in the plate armor. Actually, she wouldn't be wearing her plate armor at the table, but she goes, "It's fine. Riley's a little doesn't like people coming up on her around the corner like that."
That is more
Little
than
jump.
fair.
Riley kind of gives you a look and gives the other woman a look and goes, "You get the right of it, though. We've been on a few adventures ourselves, so they get a little jumpy sometimes. No offense to you."
Well, this guy will never
Excuse me.
sneak up on you because you'll smell him coming before you see or hear him.
Thank you. Is this where the snacks are? Is this the snack table?
Well, we'd have had our food. If you want food, I believe the Ironbeards over there, the dwarves at the feast table, they're having some food. If you go sit over there, the kitchen staff can bring you some food.
Oh, thank you. Excuse me.
If you follow your nose like Toucan Sam, there's succulent pig inside this room over here.
All I could smell was a fart.
And
but I'm
smoked
going
salmon on the table.
If you go into the kitchen, there are people and they're working, and they kind of look up at you like, if you go sit down, we'll bring you something.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
He goes through the wall.
Oh goodness. This looks like fun. A piano and nobody behind it and an audience waiting for me to play. I don't mind if I do.
I just lean over to Mel and I'm like, if he starts playing that piano, I will shoot it.
Oh boy. I suppose the closest skill I have is the dulcimer. Oh, not too bad.
Mel will reach a hand over and just put a hand on Silver's hand to keep it from shooting anything.
I only have 8 hit points. Don't shoot me.
Oh no. What did Masher do?
I was gonna try and play chopsticks, but I guess I tripped over my feet before I got there.
Hey, it looks like it. Looks like you tied your shoelaces together.
So how exactly does this all work, do you think? Do we just sit around and wait for someone to come give us instructions, or...?
Hell if I know, you're the one who dragged me into this.
Yeah, you
I
should
believe
know
they'll
don't
assign
really
us to a
care.
group for when they have something for us to do. And I don't imagine it'll take too long.
Hey guys, there's a bar down here.
Do we see these people like walking in the door or something?
Coming down the stairs.
Okay.
I'll be incorporating ad-lib into the lyrics, something like, we're here to audition, we have to make the cut, it's not guaranteed, they're not going to give us the job.
I'll just lean over to
Is
Mel
this a
and I'll just
musical?
point towards the stairs and I'll just say, that's probably our answer.
As these 3 individuals come down the stairs, a dragonborn, a gnome, and a human. And the other people in the guild kind of quiet down their conversations and what they're doing and kind of pay attention to them. The human will clear his throat and wait for Chinkara to bring his song to an end. Oh, Skull Smasher. And the human says, welcome! Most of you I've already seen. I was told we had some new arrivals. My name is Marius. I am one of the adjuncts here at the Champions of Legacy. This is Phineas, the other adjunct. And motions to the Dragonborn. Ferdinand here is our guild master. Lady Ilbereth is indisposed at the moment, but you will meet her at some point as well. I understand that there are 6 of you who just arrived, but you're not actually a formal team. Since we don't advise groups smaller than 4, we're going to pull you together to form a new crew. And then we'll see how you do. Unless there's any objection, of course.
It sounds good to me.
All right. I would suggest then that the 6 of you start getting to know each other. That you're going to be likely working together for the foreseeable future, should you do well. We will have you. We will come up with a initiate task for you to do. See if you are able to at least do that much for us. The other groups here, he motions to the group over here at the table. He says, these are the Reckless Companions. They have been with the guild the longest at this point. Over on the couches, we have the Seekers. Enjoying the meal at the banquet table are the Iron Beards. And over in the games area are the Silver Hawks. I'm sure you'll have time to get to know all of them as well. Go see Herb at the desk. He'll get you the keys to your rooms. And welcome to the guild. Probably be a couple of days before we get your tasks settled. So take the time to get to know the place, get to know your fellow guild mates, and eat and be merry. And we're available for any questions if you have them.
Is there a light switch in this place? Because it's awfully dark. And pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, my apologies.
I'm having a hard time seeing. Oh, look at that. Wow. Let there be light.
Sorry, somebody had set the mood lighting.
I appreciate that. I almost wandered into a party of these fine people over here, unexpected. I would hate to do so again.
And Skull Smasher yells at the bartender, like, you don't have to buy anything. Free. Guild members. Groups go back to what they were doing. They kind of eye you, but they don't seem all that eager to come talk to you at this moment.
Zenobia came over to get the key to her room.
All right. You can have key 1 through 6, whichever one you want.
Let's do 6.
All right. And he hands you the key marked number 6.
Thank you.
It tells you just head up the stairs behind you. The next floor up, the second floor. The 6 rooms that will be assigned to your group will be on the left-hand side.
Wonderful.
We'll take
Skull
room
Smasher
1 and
just goes
2.
upstairs without getting a key.
Get your damn key.
Oops.
We'll take 1 and 2.
All right. So you can just move your tokens over to the right, and the second floor's map is over there.
Excuse me, can I get another key to room 6?
No.
He
That's
says,
my room.
sorry, each room is an individual.
May I have a key, please?
He'll hand you a key.
This says broom closet.
Oh, sorry, here. There's key number 4.
Oh, thank you.
May I please have the key for number 3?
Here you go, sir.
I'm going to try to introduce to the dwarves and basically just find out what their deal is, and if they know why there are so many people here, like so many adventuring groups.
I come up. Darbon, who's the closest to you, he looks you up and down. He's like, well, it's an adventurers guild, a brand new one. They put out a call of recruitment, right? So I figured they must have work if they're trying to recruit so much.
That's a lot of work. I never seen so many people in this one place at one time.
Kind of looks
Excuse me,
around.
could
Like,
you please get out of my room?
Oh, sorry.
Thank
I
you.
don't count. I can't count. Can you tell me what these numbers mean?
Yours is not here.
Thanks.
And Zarbon will continue by saying, seems like a good enough deal. We get free food and drink, free board, room and board. I mean, that's pretty good. And our plan is, once we get a good amount of adventuring time in, some good training, maybe going down to the tunnels of old Deep Shanatar. It's right under our feet. This whole area used to be the old Dwarven Kingdom of Shanatar, and we're going to go down there and see what we can figure out about it.
Oh,
Unless, of course, they've got adventures, quests to go down there anyway. Then that'd be cool.
I have never been in the subterranean, but something tells me that will not be the case for long.
Probably not. A lot of times these types of quests lead to stuff like that.
Well, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Thank you for being so accommodating.
Sure thing. We're the Ironbeards, if you know.
Oh, we are temporarily known as Chinkata's ass kickers, but we will
Okay.
find out more about that in the time being. By the way, my name is Chinkata.
I see.
Yes, I am the leader.
That's gonna go over so well when it gets presented to the party.
I will also introduce myself to Fatima here.
I heard that you was a fellow bard.
Indeed, I am. I hailed from south of here, from Kalimshan.
Oh, I also hail south from here, but only during the winter. Ba-dum-bum.
I was unaware that Eric Crocker migrated.
Oh, well, sometimes. My clan is particularly absent-minded.
I see. Well, as
So, what
the
instruments?
adjuncts, as they introduced, we are the Seekers. I don't actually play piano, so it was nice to see you play that. That was very well done.
It has some of the same progressions that I'm familiar with. It was my first time as well, though. I appreciate that. Which instrument, if any, do you favor? Or are you like a dancer or a storyteller?
I do dance. I do play some instruments. I like I guess you would call it a fiddle here.
Oh, a lively instrument, if ever there was one.
It certainly can be.
And are these your adventuring companions? Are you also part of an adventuring group here?
Yes, the Sylvie, Cornelius, and Drusilla, the four of us, we are the Seekers.
Ah, very cool. That is some mighty wicked headgear that Drusilla has got right there. I would do something like that myself, but I have grown rather attached to this top hat.
Fatima will say, Drusilla and Cornelius are both from the island nation of Lantan.
Oh, that is a place that I have heard nothing about.
It is not too far from here, out in the Sea of Swords. It's a place of invention, where they mostly worship the Wonder Worker, Gond.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, that's mighty interesting. Are you inventors yourselves?
Cornelius will speak up. I am a priest of the great god Gond. So that I myself am not so much of an inventor as one who inspires inventors. Drusilla here, though, she is one who makes things of great invention and purpose.
That is mighty interesting. I would be most curious to see something like that at some point in time, and accommodation willing.
Drusilla will kind of smirk and be like, perhaps one day. I'm not going to just whip out anything right here in the middle of the guild hall, but perhaps if we end up working together at some point.
Yes, but of course.
I don't mind if you whip it out.
Well, of course he wouldn't. I don't know how he's speaking to us from upstairs, but he has talents.
He's over here by the fireplace.
Oh, he is over there. That's his gaseous cloud right over there that's surrounded. How convenient.
I was warming my buns, but if you make anything that smashes things, I'd be more than willing to listen.
I am an artificer. I make all sorts of combat-related items if need be.
Oh, I'm very interested in any of that too.
Again, much like I said to your friend Shinkata here, we'll see how things go.
I'll be here by the fire.
It's been a pleasure, friends. We'll catch up next time.
Yeah, if you head up the stairs, you can head to the stairs here.
Woo!
See, there's a couple of seating areas here, then more stairs to the right that go up to the next level. Your rooms are along the left-hand hallway here. There's 1 through 7 there.
Well, what's happening, y'all? How you doing? There are some mighty interesting people downstairs. You should take a moment to meet some of them, particularly the groups that I did not meet, so that we do not enter into the realm of redundancy. Oh, room number 3. This is nice.
I'll go introduce myself to everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to. Looks like people over here look like they know each other or are related to each other. Want to go talk to these 4 over here?
Yeah.
I was gonna, but I ended up outside the wall.
Oh my god!
That was fun.
As you walk up, yeah, you can see a certain resemblance amongst them. You think they might all be from the same family, and they look up as you approach. Hello.
Are you?
Welcome.
You guys know
Always
each
nice
other?
to see you. Indeed, we do. We happen to be family.
Ah, family. I've heard of that. That sounds interesting. What is a family?
A family is the people who are related to you. Your mother, father, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I grew up in a forge working for giants. They mostly just kicked me to the side and told me to clean things.
One of the women speaks up. Well, that sounds absolutely terrible. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I guess that was my family.
I suppose you could consider them that.
Well, what do you guys do? I smash things.
Well, my name is Bakari, says this man here. I smash things, but without weapons. People like myself are often called monks. I am a follower of Morning Lord Lathander. My sister here, Makara, she's an archer, mostly. She can also do very well with a rapier if somebody gets close enough to her. Our cousin Darius, he is a wizard. He is very good with his spellbooks.
Wow.
And
There is one more.
My cousin Kessie here, she has. Kind of looks at her. How best would we describe what you do? And she kind of smiles and says, "I have invested power in my blade, and it gives me certain abilities." Finally said.
Like magic?
There are those who would call it magic, and yes, I would need a permit to do what I do in the streets.
Oh, yes, of course. The guy earlier told me about that. Well, your group sounds complete, like well-rounded. That's amazing. I like to hear how you smash things without things to smash things with sometime. That sounds pretty awesome, Bakari.
I'm sure we'll have a chance to talk. But, should be a very long and fruitful endeavor, I would hope.
Good to meet you. Thank you.
Good to meet you as well. Peace be with you. And yes, all the rooms are locked, so if you want to get into any other room that you don't have a key for, you
Aww.
There must be a reason for that policy.
I was like, he got the big room?
That's right. I took the big room. I'm a bird.
I think Marius would have something to say about you taking his room.
Yeah, he would say, "This is a fine deal, and I accept it." The emote
/E.
message? Yeah, /E.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So Zenobia goes over here and introduces herself to this group. I think we haven't met this group yet, right? The ones that the one like that lady
Dan,
that like screaming.
Sort of, yeah, Daniel sort of met her, but not really.
Yeah.
As you approach, Ilafar here, an elf, well dressed. He's kind of draped in this large chair next to the table. He kind of looks up at you and goes, "Hello. How are you?"
Hello, I'm Zenobia. It's good to see another elf here.
Indeed. I'm always on the lookout for others of my kind, especially others of my kind who aren't male. I'm Ilafar. How do you do?
Very well. I'm new here. I came with a group that just arrived, and we were just assigned. So,
We noticed.
are you with this group?
Indeed. We are the Reckless Companions.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, believe me, we are.
Well, how?
Oh, where are my manners? Of course. I, of course, am Ilafar, rogue extraordinaire. Here we have our half-orc, Gorza, our, you'll never believe this, wizard half-orc Gorza. He looks over and just kind of nods at you. Amber here is our paladin. She likes to play the knight in shining armor, and she does it very well, I must say. To her left, the incomparable Araman, who likes to go by Ari. He is a warlock. He has bound himself to the powers of hell so that he may have power. Ari just kind of gives him a look. He's like, what? It's true. Across the table, we have Norfera, dwarven druid of the mountains, unstoppable might of Stowe. She just kind of snorts as he says that. And of course, size does not matter. The halfling looks at him with daggers as Riley, our most fearsome warrior, would take you out at the knees if you ever tried anything. Isn't that right, Riley? He's like, I know where you sleep, Elifar.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all. I hope that we will have the opportunity to work together in the future.
We shall see. Hopefully you'll make the cut, as they say.
I
Apparently
think I
there were
will.
several others who did not already.
Speaking
What
of
happened?
making the cut, I overheard someone here will cut you off at the knees, and that was very interesting. So I came over to hear that.
Riley, kind of the halfling girl, turns to look at you and goes, "Oh yeah, you'd be easy to cut off at the knees. You're right about that height."
I like you. That's awesome. But I'm gonna go over here.
Elifar kind of comes over and leans over to whisper to Zenobia, I think she has a short complex, but don't tell her I said that.
That's funny.
It sounds
Your
like a
secret's
short
safe with me.
fuse.
Then he winks at you and goes back to sitting, lounging in the chair.
Alright, and then Zenobia is gonna just kind of glance at everybody and then continue walking. I guess that's everybody that we've met in here, isn't it? No.
Yeah.
Have we met this table?
Chinkata did, so.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You're
Alright.
free to talk to anybody you want to talk to, obviously. Perhaps you should meet with your fellow teammates who you just met.
I guess that's pretty good idea, huh?
The two adjuncts in the guild master have been kind of conversing amongst themselves up here, looking at the new people from time to time. Skull Smasher has watched the rest of his team go up the stairs. He's more than welcome to also go upstairs. If he wishes.
Marvin's been in his room studying.
What's he studying? He's a sorcerer. He doesn't need a book.
Oh, he loves to read stuff. So
Okay.
he has a book from the local library about the history of the town.
All right.
Zenobia looks over at Silver and at Mel and says hello. So, how's it going?
I would say Shinkata and Marvin can hear the group out on this level, on this floor, out there talking. If you wanted to, go ahead and see them.
Hey, Zenobia, I met you in your room earlier, and Silver, I met you in your room earlier, but Xantha, I don't think I've met you.
Skull Smasher, we actually grew up in the same village. We traveled here together.
I knew that.
Well, I come from the woods outside of this city, but I was brought here with Mel, but that seems hardly the information that we need.
How do you kill things?
Your choice. You want me to strangle them or disappear them out of existence? As I look at you.
Oh, definitely disappear them out of existence. I want to hear about that.
Just just gonna shake my head and look at Mel.
I think
I'm
threats go
sorry.
over
You
his
said
head.
you met in the room.
What's that?
Silver?
Responding to Soul Smasher. You
Yeah.
said you met Silver in his room? What?
Yeah, well, I was trying to find mine. They have weird symbols on the doors, and I was told to go to one of them, and so I tried everyone, and there were some people in some of them, and they told me it wasn't my room.
I look at Zenobia and I just say, "Is your friend here illiterate?"
Yes, he is.
That's right. He has no family. He has no father.
He's ill
That is
every
not what it. That is not what. Shit.
Yeah, illegitimate, illiterate, ill all of it.
What's the difference? I mean, once you get past the first 3 letters, it's all kind of the same word, right? What could go wrong with that kind of thinking?
Yes.
Oh, here comes the mysterious Marvin. Don't starve it, Marvin. That's my papa. Well, that is a mighty interesting book right there. How was it?
It was quite boring.
Has that book been in the bathroom?
I'm sure maybe once or twice. There were some pages missing.
Yeah, keep it away from me. It's got a weird syntabulousness to it.
That always happens to my books. They're stuck together sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, there were no pictures in this one.
Yeah, unless it's a cookbook, I don't want to hear that. Unless it's Tuesday, in which case I want to hear all about, hey, it is Tuesday.
You can all tell that like this little seating area here, the couches and the table and the rug, very nice. I mean, this is a high-end place. They put some money into this place.
So how much money do you think they're going to pay us for getting our hands dirty and our beaks wet?
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
We going to get paid. I mean, that's how this kind of stuff usually works. That's what I'm here for. I need to get some money. I owe some money to some very, very nice people who are more than accommodating in waiting for these funds to be maintained and paid to them.
Got it. So we got a bard who speaks everything in opposite terms. Gotcha.
No, I mean exactly what I said.
You never owe any money to people who are accommodating.
Well, these people are the most
You are not
accommodating.
the hard way.
Well, I mean, they did say that there were some threats made, but overall, I have found them to be most genteel to work with.
So what do you owe them money for?
Well, are you a fan of the horse races or the gladiatorial games or boxing?
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
can't
to a
get
few of
enough.
those.
I can't get
Okay.
enough of those, and I hit a
Gotcha.
lucky streak,
Entry fees.
and then an unlucky streak, and then another unlucky streak, and then a lucky streak, but there wasn't enough to counter the second unlucky streak, and then it's just been down here since then. Like, this is my last hat. I used to own 4 hats, and I had to sell 3 of them to make the ends meet, you know, so I need to, like, get my hat collection back, and all that stuff.
That sounds really difficult. I'm sorry.
It can be. And then they stick us in this tiny room where there's only one room on the wall for one hat. I mean, it's a good thing I only got one hat right now.
I can help you figure out how to get your ends to meet on your hat.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. If you could do so without spreading a offensive level of flatulence, I might take you up on that. Like I said, I mean what I say.
I just stare at you. And I can't
Pretty
make
sure
any
flatulence
promises.
is too big of a word for him.
Well, he does have no father, so I'm not surprised.
So if you didn't come for the money, why'd you come?
He followed me here.
I like snacks.
Cool.
Silver just gives Mel a look as he just stands up and starts walking towards his room.
Why are you leaving already? We're only just getting sat down and getting to know each other. Hey, boss man, what's happening?
Yeah, Marius comes up the stairs like, good, you're getting to know each other.
That's right.
I believe we'll have a mission for you.
That's some
tomorrow,
good
probably
news.
midday.
Is
Probably
it-
midday.
Is it
We don't have time
underground?
to have- he looks through the ledger he's got. He's like, I think so. It looks like it's probably gonna take you into the sewers.
Oh,
We
jeez.
haven't ironed out all the details yet, but we'll know precise details by the time we give it to you. So you might want to be prepared. You're probably going into the sewers on this one. Yeah. Get to know each other. Get to know what you can do, and this will be a good test for you guys to see if you're going to be right for our guild or not. Till then, like I said, enjoy your rooms, enjoy the food and drink, but be ready for tomorrow.
Well, all right. Does anybody have the spell that can like defunkify if your clothes get all dirty, like if you're traveling in the sewer? Cause I only got this spell that can conjure my favorite TV show. In this case, the one where they change apartments.
Mel's gonna
I-
walk
I
up
wish.
and knock on Silver's door.
I want told you life was going to be
He'll
this
let you
way.
in, of course, but yeah.
Why do I feel like this is a joke that they're sending us off to the sewers first?
Yeah, it's a hazing. It's a form of hazing, I say.
Good.
They heard me
Feels
talking
like-
about my dwindling wardrobe. I used to be the epicenter of fine fashion, and now I'm down to my last outfit, and they want to throw me into the sewer.
Just leave it in your room.
So I go naked? What kind of... What? Sir,
I'm wearing a towel thing around me.
that may be suitable for one with your social standing, but for one such as myself, there are certain expectations.
If you decide to go my way, I could show you how to tie it.
Oh, gee. Could you? Oh, my gosh.
And with that, Marvin will just start making his way back to his room.
That looks like a good idea. Might want to go check out another book, though, while you're at it.
No, it is time to rest.
So, I'm gonna get some food. I did not eat anything.
What's the vibe down here? Like, is it like is it all quiet and chill? Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Is it like a party? People drinking?
Alright, so the Ironbeards over here at the banquet table, looks like they're finishing up their meal they were having. They're having a pretty good time, just hanging with each other. The Silverhawks over in the gaming corner. Looks like Darius and Bakari were probably finishing up a game of Dragon Chess, and Makara and Kessie were just kind of hanging out, talking. Right now, Guildmaster Ferdinand seems to be conversing with the Seekers, and Adjunct Phineas seems to be conversing with the Reckless Companions.
Well, all right. We're gonna try to pep up the vibe here and see if we can change the attitude. Yeah. Woo! Hey, not too bad.
Oh.
Play something fast and upbeat and toe tapping and
Everybody
stomping.
looks over and kind of like have that look of appreciation on the face, like, oh, nice.
Why am I hearing in my head that he's singing "Just a Small Town Girl"?
Living in a lonely world. I
Took
direct,
the
your,
midnight train.
I direct your attention to the dance floor over here or the dance rug. If you feel like cutting up a rug, go over there near Zenobia and our friend with the most radical hairdo in the place, Phineas. Of course, I thought I was talking about him. I mean, your hair's pretty cool, but Phineas is the one. I mean, we all know that. Look at that smirk.
Phineas kind of looks over, like, what the hell?
That's right. You know, you spent considerable time this morning coiffing that hair. You do not need to act bashful. You own it.
He just kind of like nod, like, yeah, that's right.
So Zenobia goes over here to talk to her elf friend that she met earlier, and she tells them that we're going to the sewers tomorrow. Do you have any tips for that?
Like, you might want to take something to help with the smell, either to block your nose or to cover it up later, if you don't have magic to deal with that.
We've got skull smelters that'll counter that smell.
I do have a special kind of magic that can counter that smell. Farts.
Other than that, it will depend on what the actual mission is as to how you want to prepare, based on what they think you might have to face. There's usually lots of rats in the sewers, so if you don't like rats, you're probably not going to like that.
Lovely.
Rats
Okay,
taste
thank you.
good.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
That's right, Zenobia. Get it? Look at those sweet dance moves. She shifted slightly to the left with moderate speed. That is what I'm talking about. Now she's about move to the left. Shift to the right. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands.
It would seem that your bard companion wants us to dance.
Oh, yes, he's feeling it.
Okay.
Working in a little more soulful now, but with a little bit of forlornness now, i.e. the Incredible Hulk theme.
Jesus. That's not a dancing song.
It's a slow dance and getting to know you song.
Everybody just looks sad. The poor Banner, he never fixes his problems. Yes, we'll Art back upstairs. And Ferdinand seems to finish up what he's doing. Nods to Chinkata and Skull Smasher. And we'll head out as well. clap at when you end your rendition of music. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, folks. Plenty more where that came from. Unless I die in the dungeon tomorrow, in which case you will lament me for at least 48 hours, and after which case you can proceed with your lives.
That's not true. The guy at the counter has a health bar.
Which guy? Which counter?
You don't talk. Get off of me.
Hey, you're in my bed.
Oh, I don't see his health bar though.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, it's probably because I haven't set it to be seen.
A red health bar. Well, I mean, that's the spy right there, and I was so polite to him.
Yeah, you're in 4.
Wait, are you serious? I'm in the wrong room again? I thought this was my bed.
You're in 4.
Damn it, I thought she was wrong.
I'm never wrong. Thank you.
Oh. I love that you guys kind of met up and talked a little bit and still didn't decide on a name. Don't be sorry you don't give it a name.
Hey, I've
thought we were
mentioned
ass kickers.
Chinkata's ass kickers like 6 times by now. It's got to be
Something
gotta
about
be settled in,
chimichanga
right?
ass kicker.
Yep.
Chimichanga ass
Chinkata's
kicker.
chimichangas.
What is this, a restaurant?
Yeah, here we go.
So, unless you guys want to do something else tonight, we'll fast forward to the morning.
After 4 hours goes by, I'm going to go ahead and make my way downstairs and get some breakfast and some food while it's still dark.
Hey, what just happened in my room? Did somebody... Oh, did I have an accident?
Hey, look at that. It looks like a weird little oil stain on the
my
floor
gosh. Oh,
Oh my
that,
god.
Oh, not that
messed
shit.
up, man.
Not that shit.
there.
Starting problems.
You
Just
don't know
don't-
how much fucking Zenobia Zingala, whatever her name is, cursed me out about that shit.
I had to jump into GM mode real quick so I could drop a little oil stain there on your floor. Did I have an accident? I need an adult.
For you, Grant, you head down 4 hours into your into the night, and nobody's downstairs. It seems like everybody's gone to bed.
I will nestle up with a nice chair, and it looks like, and browse through the books and see if I can find a book to browse through while I'm sitting here quietly.
Seems to be all sorts of books. A lot of kind of stuff that adventurers would likely want to look for, like look up, like different types of creatures, stuff, or like.
No, let's look at some
environments.
creatures.
Okay, yeah, you start looking up things like, the habit of goblins, that kind of, basic kind of stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. Although, actually, now that you're actually spending time looking at that, there's a lot of stuff about different types of creatures in here. More so than you would expect for, like, just a regular adventurers guild. Like, oh, goblins and carrion crawlers and stuff like that. No, it's like, it talks pretty in depth about all different types of creatures.
I will take note. Is there anything that looks interesting that I might not have seen or know about?
I'm sure there's all sorts of stuff you don't know about. You're only first level.
That's right. I'm going to pick the biggest book about creatures, and that's what I'm going to sit with.
Biggest
Nice.
book would probably be the one about fiends, because there's a lot of different fiends out there.
And then I will start reading about fiends.
You're reading all sorts of stuff about the demons of the abyss, the devils of the hell, the different types of each, their known powers, known weaknesses, all sorts of stuff. So, should you run into any of those, you might have a little bit of a leg up on them.
Awesome. Then I'll just sit here and read until everybody else makes their way back down.
Okay. Yeah, in the morning, then, when everybody else gets up, you can head down for breakfast.
I was looking at the pictures over your shoulder in your book.
So as the group gathers, I'll just be like, so what you guys think about the mysterious twins over there? They don't seem to like us very much. They're keeping to themselves an awful lot.
Very odd.
What twins?
I don't know that it's odd. It's a little rude, but I mean, you look at the fact that the guy's always got his hood up. Either he's got a very ugly hairdo, a nasty scar, or he's just all kinds of mysterioso.
Maybe he's missing his hat.
That is a very fine point.
I don't
It's
have a
not-
hat either.
It's not hard for Mel and Silver to actually hear that. They're not, whispering.
Oh yeah, my guy's
Yeah.
not. My guy does not have a great deal of tact in this situation. Like they're like 20 feet away.
I will lean forward towards Silver and whisper. We should probably try to get along with them since we are stuck on a team with them.
I guess half of them aren't humans, so.
I don't think any of them are human. Actually,
Did we hear the
There's an
whisper?
an elf, a half-orc, an eladrin, and an Aarakocra. None of them are human.
I'm better at math than the twins.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think he knows what an Eladrin is. It just looks human to him.
It looked like an elf, actually.
Oh, okay, then never mind. It would look more elf than.
Oh, hey, look at that!
He's a very
We almost forgot about you.
amber elf.
Okay, yeah. No, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, describe your character for you, sorry.
Zenobia looks over to Silver and Mel and says, "Why don't you two have a seat at the table with us?"
Looks like they're coming over to sit down with you guys, and the servants will come out and bring you some breakfast.
So listen, I was down here earlier reading a bunch of books. There's lots of books about mysterious creatures and fiends. I laid that big book of fiends down on the table. It's quite incredible reads if you have some time. And also, we probably should come up with a name for our group because it seems like every other group had a name yesterday.
Did you have a suggestion?
No, not really.
I heard
How
someone
about-
saying ass kickers.
How about the Merry Misfits?
Yes, indeed. Chinkata's ass kickers, as a matter of fact. I think each of you are of the most upstanding caliber, and I would be happy to represent your ass kickery.
I do like the Merry Misfits. We all are different. It seems look different, different skills. Maybe misfits of our own.
I mean, yes, but this man right here, some offense intended, I would not describe as anything resembling Mary. I mean, and myself, I can be damn right moody sometimes, like maybe the Moody Misfits.
Okay, I like it.
Moody Misfits. I second that. Then
Outside of character, I'm trying to think of things, and I can only think of movie quote type things, and it's annoying the fuck out of me.
That's better than me. I was just thinking Riley's Rangers, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
We shall be known as the Fellowship of the Thing.
That's clever.
What? What?
That was a good movie.
It's not a dog! It's not a dog!
That was Kurt Russell, right? Yeah. Good performance.
Yeah, the second one anyway, the original one, I couldn't name any of the actors from that one.
Anyways, do any of you have any idea what's going on with the quest thing?
Well, we're
Yeah,
going
we're
to
eating
the stinky.
breakfast.
Yeah, we got going to the sewer. We're going
I'm
to.
not thrilled about going into the sewer.
Yeah, we're going
Guess
to
it
get
wouldn't be the-
funkified.
Well,
guess
come
it
on, there's
wouldn't be the
tasty
first
rats.
time.
I mean, I myself have been on no less than 35 spelunking and underground subterranean quests of this nature, so this will be just like old hat to me.
I guess it can't be too much worse than going through the swamp.
Yeah, he said old hat. He said he had one hat. He said make the ends meet on the hat. A lot of hats.
I am a creature of many hats, as a matter of fact, although these days just one hat, sadly.
You talk about how gloomy is your entire personality just hats?
I
It's a
mean,
hat trick.
it's a fashion statement, and I mean, the face is the first thing that a person sees, so the ornaments and the decorative embellishments that one puts upon their face and their head they need to be in peak condition and in high fashion, is how I see it.
If you say so.
I do. I say it many times, actually.
Zenobia looks over at Marvin and says, Marvin, you have fantastic hair.
No, thank you. It's all natural. That's how I woke up this morning.
Is that how you woke up this morning, or is that how you woke up this morning after like 20 minutes of getting ready?
No. This I just got out of bed. My hair just falls in place naturally.
So does mine. And by hair falling in place naturally, I mean I have none.
While you've been having breakfast and this conversation, the other teams have slowly filed downstairs and started having breakfast as well.
Oh, good morning, sir. How did you rest?
Very well, thank you for asking. And how was your first night in your rooms? Are they acceptable?
Sure.
Mine has a mysterious thing in it.
Alright, is it dangerous?
Called laundry. You wash it and then you wear the clothes again.
Do you need someone to attend to your room?
Well, there's something on the ground.
Or I'll have somebody go clean it for you.
I don't think it was from me, but
That's no matter. It's an adventuring guild, there's always something to clean. It's usually
I'm
blood
sure there'll
under
be
your
a-
clothes.
I'm sure there'll be a lot to clean when we get back from this mission.
Oh, I'm sure as well. So in regards to that, it will indeed be a sewer mission, I'm sorry to say. but it's a good test for your first outing. From what I understand, from what you've told the clerk, you don't really have much adventuring experience already. You're all fairly fresh, is that correct?
Well, no shit.
I wouldn't consider myself fresh, but yeah, I'm new.
I have been on many adventures, but I have never gained experience points.
Aside from,
What? What's an experience point?
aside from surviving in the forests and jungles, not much, no.
Jungles? Are you from that far south?
No, that's just a misspoken word.
I see. It's the wilderness then.
Yes, pretty much.
I see you are a druid, so that makes sense. Well, so the mission at hand, it will pay 600 gold, so I guess it would be 100 gold for each of you, if you wish to split it that way. The issue at hand, there's been some light banditry, basically. Some things have gone missing from a certain section of the city, and our contacts within the Shadow Thieves say that it's not them. So we need to. Usually they would go figure out who's on their territory or whatnot, and they probably would if we weren't saying, "Hey, let us take this opportunity to test some of our new recruits out." So they're letting us deal with what would normally be one of their problems, so that we can get some. Make it so you're not so green around the gills. How about that? So, from the reports we've got, sounds like might be some sort of. Kind of looks at Silver for a second. It might be some sort of druid or maybe a ranger, somebody who can train animals, because it is said that there have been rats involved. Like, they swarmed people to, like, distract them, maybe even bite them a little bit, while a couple of people came in and took some stuff. So, yeah, it might be like maybe a druid or perhaps a beast tamer of some kind, maybe a circus act, I don't know. Trying to use these animals to help in their heists. So be prepared for maybe some more aggressive rats than you normally find in the sewers. Normally they just run away from you, but you might have to deal with something else. Hasn't been seen more than like a hand. Who knows? It could be anything. There hasn't been seen more than like 3 people at a time, so there might not be more than a handful of people involved here. Obviously, use your wits. Be smart about it. I don't want you to die. It would do nobody any good. Any treasure, loot, whatever you want to call it, that you might find along the way is yours to keep. Unless the mission states otherwise, like you're going to retrieve something in specific. In this case, you are not. So anything you find, you are allowed to keep. And when you come back with proof that you have dealt with the issue at hand, then you will get your payment.
Could I forego my payment in lieu of the much nicer and larger room to the north of the hallway of where I am currently residing?
That would be my room, sir.
Oh, then you would be the perfect person to ask about that.
While indeed I would also say no.
Oh.
The room is worth more than 100 gold for one mission.
How about 115 gold?
I'll think about it.
No, you drive a hard bargain, sir. I will keep that under my feather. And second question, when we are undoubtedly successful and return from this mission, we can expect our boots and clothes to be soiled in the worst funk that can be found this side of the Mississippi. Is there a special entrance that we should use for such purposes so that we do not soil this fine establishment?
Unfortunately, no. But there is. He points over towards the piano, and there's the stairs down. Downstairs is the bathrooms, the laundry room, all the places for cleaning and stuff, and storage. So you'll want to head down there to get cleaned. There is staff down there that will help with that, but there's not an entrance down there, so you'll have to come through either the front or back door.
So we discard our soiled linens outside. We go into the shower community nude style and have our post mission celebration.
If that's how you want to do it, then you are welcome to do so.
That is correct.
Now, out of game, I would like to know, in turn, what each person is thinking about during this conversation while he gives you this mission.
Zenobia is upset that she has to go down into the sewers. She'd rather fight in much better conditions, but she's trying to get over that.
Okay.
Chinkata really wants that larger room.
All right.
He has dreams of like a suite with like a private balcony and like maybe a mini fridge.
What's Silver thinking about?
It's probably gonna be no different than the swamp. Been trucking through the swamps, but most likely he'll be surprised.
Okay. How about Mel? What's her thoughts of this?
First, I'm thinking about how it makes so much sense on why Chinkata is so low on funds.
Yay! I was hoping somebody was thinking of me.
You make it difficult not to. Second, she is thinking about what she can do with 100 gold.
Okay. Joel, what are you thinking about?
I am all about it. Let's go.
Okay. And then Zenobia?
Who, me?
There's Zenobia.
Oh, no.
Marvin.
Yeah.
I didn't get Marvin's thoughts.
Marvin thinks he's super excited. His first quest, his first adventure. He's excited to see what the people around him can bring to the table and what he can learn.
Okay. Marius, we'll look at the giant poem about fiends that is in the middle of the table that Marvin put down there. He's like, knocks his head. Somebody interested about fiends?
Well, I was just doing some light reading this morning while everybody was still asleep.
Light reading. Interesting. Okay.
Did
Hopefully you won't need that for this mission.
Did you happen to find any books on how to prepare a fine cremini mushroom risotto?
No, there wasn't anything about from recipes that I saw. It was mostly about fiends and different types of creatures we may run into in this world.
Well, that doesn't help me at all. I mean, I'm more about rice. My fine
There is
arboreal rice.
And a nod his head. Yeah, most of the books we have in this shelf, anyway, he points behind him, are going to be the kind of things that adventurers are likely to need to research. Things like the types of creatures you might run into, types of hazards that might be out and about in the world. If you're looking for recipes, you might want to talk to the cooks to see what they have on hand.
Oh, thank you, because I was going to say, I don't know a single adventurer that would turn down a fine risotto.
I mean, if you have the ability to make that while you're out in the field, I applaud you, sir.
Well, I would need a good deal of concentration and a lot of ingredients, but it could be done.
I'm sure it could be. It's just I've never really heard of it being done out in the field, especially.
Well, I am a creature of fine taste.
Of course.
I insist that my companions enjoy these tastes, especially if we are to traverse into the worst environs that this location has to offer.
Yes. Well, so this is the mission. I will give you this map here. We'll take you to a sewer entrance, the area where we believe they're coming from. So you should be able to take this and go down. Should be a manhole and a ladder down. When he puts a, so he hands that map to Chinkata since he's right next to him, and then he puts on the table like a little bag. He says, "And this is your all initiates of the Champions of Legacy are gifted one of these." And he opens the bag, and there's a single potion for each of you. It is red, and it says Cure Light Wounds on it.
Is it actually a potion of Cure Light Wounds, or is it just a potion of healing?
Potion of healing, sorry.
Gotcha. I was like, man, we going
So
back
you each
old
get
school.
Yeah. You each get a potion of healing.
Very cool.
This is just your entrance reward, basically. And as you graduate to higher levels within the guild, you'll get more reward.
Remember, if you're doing the drag drop inventory onto your character sheet, that you use the potion of healing from the Dungeon Master's Guide, not the Dungeon Master's Guide 2024, because there are compatibility issues. I suppose you could also use the one from the Lost Mine or the one from the Player's Handbook, but probably just the flat DMG one is probably gonna get. It's probably the best one.
I didn't think the 2024 stuff was coming
I
up.
just typed it in. Is that
Maybe that was just me. Maybe it's because it's in my. I have all
I think
my
it's
books.
just you.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the
Perfect.
2024 stuff is coming up on my side.
Yeah, it comes up on mine. Dungeon Masters Guild 2024.
Oh.
Interesting.
Sure, it doesn't say 2014.
2024.
Yeah. Mine says 2024 as well.
Interesting, because it
I
doesn't
have
show up
both.
online. Weird.
Very.
Anyway, yeah. So make sure it's not the 2024 stuff when you're dragging and dropping stuff. He'll leave you with that bag of potions and the map to the thing and say, "Well, I guess you need to prepare." And there's no real time frame on this. The sooner the better. The Shadow Thieves would definitely like this possible competition dealt with, and we would like to see what you're made of.
Well, you can tell the Shadow Thieves that Chinkata is on the mission and he will not let them down.
Very well. Good luck. May the gods be on your side.
Is the potion of healing for 8 or 1 die 8?
It's 2d4 plus 4, right?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Do any of you frequently find yourself a bit full in combat, in that you might not have the time to drink a potion because you just have too much to do? If so, I would be happy to hold the potion for you and administer it as necessary. I find myself more of a support and utility player, not so much a damage dealer or a frontline combatant.
So you want to hold on to mine for me?
If you need me to do as such, I would be happy to.
Go for it. You can have mine.
All right.
Does anyone have anything they need to take care of before we do this?
I guess I could run to the bathroom. Okay, I'm done.
Nope, just I don't have any of my herbs with me to make any more potions, so I think I'm good.
Are you ready to head to the shores then?
Let's do this.
Yep.
Page. Do you know what like your marching order would be? Who'd be going down the ladder first and whatnot?
As a tank, I'm happy to go first.
I'd be somewhere towards the front, but I definitely wouldn't try to fight anyone who wanted to go in front of me.
I'm probably second.
I will happily watch everyone go before me.
So I'll go third.
As Brad is descending first, though, I will throw a bardic inspiration his way. However,
I'll throw a guidance on him as well.
Ooh, I feel all tingly.
Yeah, so you make your way through the streets of Athkatla to get to an area kind of underneath the Temple District, close to the border of the Sea District, yeah. And it is there that you find the manhole to go down, and you head down. Skull Smasher's in the lead. As Skull Smasher comes down the ladder, he finds himself in the sewers. Can you guys all see?
Yeah.
Woo woo!
Yeah.
Yes. I just didn't want to move yet to start initiative. Unless somebody was
Right,
ready.
exactly. Good. Thank you. You come down the ladder, you kind of emerge into this larger area. You can hear the sewer water flowing, hear the squeaking and movement of rats. As you kind of move forward to make room for everybody, the three rats directly across the way there all certainly notice Skull Smasher. I believe Chinkata does not have dark vision and will need some form of light.
yeah, I think I will happily carry a torch or lantern on my person. I think that's what my current vision is set for, because I can barely see Skull Smasher, and that's it. If he were fighting something in front of him, I wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah.
I should have like
figured,
20.
I think you're the one who doesn't have.
Yeah, I should have 20 bright and 20 dim, I think. So I think I have 5 feet too much bright, maybe, or not. Maybe I don't have any dim.
Well, I have you set the 20 bright, and you do low light as well. Do I set that to 40, I think?
No, 20. And then
Set
my
low light to
total.
20?
Yeah, my total will be 40, but 20 will be bright, 20 will be dim.
How's that?
Perfect. So I can see now. I can see to the end of the hallway right here, and then I can see that it curves around like in this direction.
Okay. Well, there you go. You have your torch,
Nice.
and then everybody else, I believe, has dark vision. So, the rats definitely notice the light coming into the area, and so the three closest ones right over here are definitely like turning to look in your direction, and it looks like they're waiting to see what you're going to do.
Hey guys, there's rats here and they see us. Shall we go ahead and kill some rats?
Do you want me to try to talk to them first?
Yes, why are we so violent?
Oh, okay, yeah. Go for that.
I'll go ahead and speak with animals on myself.
Okay, so you're casting the spell.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and walk out of here.
Okay, yeah, they kind of
Playing the flute.
focus on you.
Oh, how do you play the flute while holding a torch?
As you step onto the bridge, they kind of, as a druid, you notice they're definitely getting into a hostile position, like they're ready to attack you.
I kind of just like put my hands up and look at him, and I just look at this one. And I just say, "Whoa! I just want to figure out what's going on here."
That one will say, "You are intruders."
What are we intruding on? We're just looking around. We were told you were causing a little bit of a uproar with the guard, I think it was.
You are intruding into our home.
Is it just that, or was there something else that you were guarding or something like that? Somebody maybe behind the scenes?
Kind of looked at you like that might be a little too esoteric for it. It is just a rat after all.
What's a scene?
Yeah, behind the what?
Does anybody have any cheese?
Is somebody telling you what to do, or is it just you guys?
You do not have the smell of the master. You are not one of his.
So there is a master.
You are not with him, are you?
Does it make a difference or not? Is there a master?
If you have to ask that, you don't know. It means you're not with him. Roll initiative.
About what I figured.
Great jump.
You knew this wasn't gonna end in me peacefully solving the entire quest. Come on now.
Alright, everybody go home.
I got a good roll. I spoke too soon.
Keep in mind, Brad, you still had the bardic inspiration and the guidance.
Is that everybody?
I got a crap roll when I finally want to get, high in the initiative.
6 of us and... Well, no, I think one of us
No,
is
I
missing.
didn't roll.
Yeah, one of us is missing. 2 rats and 5 of us. There we go.
There we go. All right. Looks like the rat's first.
Oh,
very
I thought I
fast.
had inspirations and stuff.
The rat man forgive you.
If you want to use it on initiative, you're more than welcome to.
Oh no.
Okay. Yes, everybody should have inspiration. It should be marked on your sheet. Alright, so yes, you seem to have angered the rats, so the rat will move forward and onto the bridge, and he will try to take a bite out of Silver. A 10! That hit?
Nope. It's actually closer than you think it is, but still no.
Okay. He runs up and tries to bite your foot, and you're like, no, stop. Jumps into the water, swims across, and that's as far as he can get. But he has, yep, he's in melee with Skull Smasher. in that spot, so he will take a bite on Skull Smasher. 9!
9.
Well, you just answered your own question. That's a no, man.
Exactly.
I have an armor class of 14.
Oh, so I'm not as far behind as I thought it was. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it'll run up and just kind of bite your boot a little bit. And then the other one will, run up and, shoot, come swimming across the little sewer partition there and take a bite on Mel. 4!
No.
These rats are so dangerous!
Well, honestly, I'm glad it's happening right now.
I mean, even if they hit, they only do 1 damage. It's not like he's rolling anything to do a flat 1.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do
that's
1 point.
That's fair.
Yeah, but it's not like we have a high hit pool anyway.
Well, this
So,
is
Daniel,
exactly
I
what I was
think,
hoping for. That's
yeah,
what I said.
was like,
As long as they all do 1 each, I can survive 8 attacks. Like a god in here. You know what, guys?
Let me take the front here for a few minutes. You guys have done enough. Let me stand in the front and do body block for a moment.
But you do see several more rats kind of.
That's fine. I can take
join
I can
their
take it.
friends. That will bring us to Skull Smasher's turn. There is that one rat right in front of you at melee trying to bite your boot.
I believe if you move up, you get the loose flank with me.
Like he needs it.
I think there's just
Damn
a
it.
spray of blood.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Splat.
Yeah, it says the 1 hit point rat is smashed by a battle axe.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, y'all, I'm having some flashbacks.
What?
I'm having flashbacks. Sorry.
Too bad that wasn't a critical hit. I would have been able to roll additional damage.
Oh, for
Oh
fuck's
yeah,
sake.
because it needed it.
You need the damage, yeah.
I wanted to liquefy the bones
more
as
than it
well as
needed.
the flesh.
So you just slap with your axe like, do you want to move up at all? Or?
Yeah, I was just looking to see if I had extra attack, but I'm not seeing it.
You're first level. Nobody has that.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, I'll move on up. Yeah, because I can't really move anymore. There's people in the way, so I'm good.
Okay. Oh, I mean, you could try jumping over the rats into the sewer or something.
How high is the sewer wall?
Sewer wall?
Yeah, because I'd be in the down area. I didn't know.
Oh yeah,
How high?
It looks like the surface of the liquid. I won't really call that water. Is only like 2 feet down from where you're at.
Okay, so if I was down in the tunnel, I'd still have room to strike at the rats.
Probably.
Okay.
So yeah, you easily just kind of leap over that little rat in front of you and splash down into the liquid.
That's Silver Woods.
And that will bring it to someone else's turn. Definitely can see approaching a very large rat.
That means it has
And
2 hit points.
It jumps into the liquid and kind of swims up to where Skull Smasher's at. Whereas the other rats are normal rat size, you know, like a cat maybe. This one's like the size of a pretty big dog. Who how'd you cut?
That means it's my turn. And pardon me, I do apologize for squeezing you into this space right here, my friend. But I do appear to be unable to move. I am completely paralyzed in embarrassment.
You can't move?
That is correct.
There you go.
Oh, I did it. Woo! I saw something written on the floor back there.
What is the what kind of ceiling am I working with here?
Like height?
Yes, sir.
So in the tunnel you're in, it's only like maybe 10 feet.
Okay.
Out in chamber area over the liquid, you're looking at more of like a maybe, we'll say 20 feet over the liquid itself, only like 15 feet over the other areas.
Gotcha. Well, let's try to float over Zenobia here. 15 feet.
Lots.
Yes, there is quite the wonderful smell down here.
What an incredible smell you've discovered. I find it very interesting that you attacked the smelliest of us, but I do understand why you did it. Unfortunately, we are going to have to say farewell to you standing on the bridge, because we need that real estate. Kapow.
Yeah, insult the rat.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw. There's a 1!
What?
You can't do less than 1 point of damage. I only have a hit point, so it's dead.
Woo!
And I will...
Falls off the bridge into the water.
5, 10, 15 over here, but move diagonally so that I'm 15 feet high.
Flap, 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 flap.
And I do believe that is it. Or no, I'm going to use my extra attack now and make Brad very jealous. No, I don't have it.
Hello.
Mel. That would bring it to Mel's turn. You have a rat trying to eat through your boot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and stab it with my rapier.
Ooh, get away, get away, get away! And you skewer it expertly like it's a kebab.
Ooh, save that for lunch. I can make a fine ratatouille from that.
I see what you did there, rat.
Ha ha ha! Ba-dum-ba-boo.
Just gonna stay right there.
Is that it for Mel?
Yeah.
Okay, Silver.
Am I close enough to this thing where it would be within melee range?
I'd say yeah. It's
Okay.
just kind of like reaching down to hit it.
Alright. Yeah, fuck it, we'll go ahead and take him off then. That is the Scimitar attack.
Crap, that's a good attack. Ah! Slices it in two. Two halves float lazily down.
If he's in melee range, it's not much fall. I'm gonna jump down here. And I'm going to go over here and attack with my bonus action.
Oh, it's on his boots!
You attacking the giant rat.
Yeah.
That will miss.
Damn. Alright. I even rolled a 4.
Bro, like, you could have waited for it to come up to you, man. Well, you will never get that funk out of your boots.
Marvin, it's up to you.
I'm going to move forward.
Would it be too late to roll another one? That was supposed to be at advantage because of the flank. Unless it wasn't.
It's too late.
Okay.
For that one. And the large rat, I will.
I heard I will, and you cut off.
Oh,
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
I assume it said I will firebolt. 13 will hit. 4 fire. So it screeches in pain as the fire burns it, but it is still alive.
All right, that's all I got.
All right, and Zenobia.
All right, Zenovia's gonna move. She can kind of maneuver around without getting in this sewage, right?
Oh, there's a little bridge here. Going
Yeah.
through people squares is difficult terrain, so it's double move.
Okay, that's cool. I was just gonna go here. Okay, and then she's gonna go after this larger rat here.
Okay. So I'm using a bow or something.
Yes.
Make sure we don't
Where's
ignore
your damage? It didn't do any damage.
That's
It's fine.
right.
Oopsie.
You shot it right through the nail.
How do I fix that?
Oh, I'm made to do it.
Just go ahead and roll the damage.
Yeah, you can just click on the damage part of that. I'll roll that for you.
Wow, that's massive damage.
That's like that arrow from the third Hobbit movie when it took down the dragon. Oh, you got me! From Dragonheart.
So you
Yeah.
clip it pretty good with
That's
that
funny.
crossbow shot, but it's still kind of like still up, it's still twitching.
Make sure we don't ignore the small rats, because they might converge and morph into one giant rat. I've seen that happen before.
Thanks for the idea. Is that it for
man.
Zenobia?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, back up to the regular rats. Chinkata in the air. I can't attack him, so this one's gonna leap down, come up to the bridge, and attack Zenobia. A 5. So that will miss Zenobia as it, chews on her boot. The 1 to the left of Skull Smasher will try to get him as he's out in the sewage. 13, does that hit?
I have a 14 armor class.
He's chewing on your hide armor or something. Jump in the water. The sewage, I should say. That one. Well, that one. They're all converging on silver. A 2. An 8.
Oh my
a 6.
god!
And the rats. Regular tiny rats.
I mean, I know, but statistically, you should have rolled like a 15 or a 17 by now, you would think.
They have a +0, so I have to roll pretty well to hit.
Yeah. Like one of them should have gotten
Like,
a lucky
for
hit
an
through.
advantage. That's 6 rolls in a row under 10.
Oh, goodness.
So yeah, they kind of converge on silver. They're like scratching and clawing and biting at him. And he's like, stop. That's the ones here. So Gold Smasher.
Okay, I'm gonna smash.
What are you gonna smash? There's a rat in front of you, a rat to the side of you, a giant rat.
The
behind
big
you.
one.
All right. $43 to hit for 9 slashing. It had 1 hit point left.
Wait, was that a critical? Because it's over 20?
That is not. It has to be a natural 20. The number will be green if you roll a crit.
Okay.
So you turn around and just chop that thing in half with your axe. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Giant rat is dead, so we can move on to Chinkata. Hoo-ha, Chinkata!
Alright, Chinkata, indeed. We are going to deliver a scorching barrage of attacks right here. And by that, I do mean that I am stalling because I cannot find what I'm looking for. Okay.
I can't wait.
Here we go. We will descend to the edge of the bridge right about here to line up with this rat right here.
Do I have flanking with him, or is he like too far down?
You could have flanking. He's within melee reach, so.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm gonna flank and bust out my trusty sickly, and yeah, look at that! Sickly comes
Look at
in in clutch right there.
Killed
And-
the little rat with 1 hit point.
Woo! And then we will, with a bit of adrenaline, float back up 15 feet and back off 5 feet, and just try to take a peer down this passageway. And
I don't see anything over here, guys. I think we're safe.
that's
All right.
it.
That will bring us to Mel's turn.
I'm going to pull out my short bow. I'm gonna go after the one right next to the left of Silver.
Okay. 21 for 8 points. Definitely kills the thing with 1 hit point. Doesn't even squeak, it dies so fast.
And then I'm good there.
Alright. Silver, up to you.
This will be on the one in front of me.
19 to hit for 8. Definitely drops that one.
And then the other one for my bonus action.
17 for 1, exactly what I have, so it is quite dead anyway.
And then I will move up to over here.
Did you take into account that in the sewage you are in difficult terrain?
Let me measure real quick. Hold on. Okay, I would be able to make it to right there.
Imagine through the.
That's the end of my turn, though. Yeah.
The probably thigh deep sewage.
When I used this map, I had the difference between the sewage area and the platform here was like 20 feet. So it was like if you went down there, you were effed for a while until you found a way back up.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, that's some steep walls right there, man. That looks pretty deep.
Well, the bottom of the sewage is like 6 feet down, but I mean the sewage is, pretty deep. So
Sure.
like 4 feet deep sewage. Marvin. Looks like there's only one left in this area. Marvin.
I'm going. I'm just thinking.
Oh boy.
There's a.
I was
There's a.
navigating to the soundboard.
Nope. I'm here.
I was like, oh, it's been a while. I haven't been able to use it in a while.
No.
I was doing the same thing earlier.
I don't even have to move. I'm just gonna firebolt the one that's left right there.
All right. What you got? No! It just blasts it. It goes flying in a cloud of flame and blood and hits Silver right in the chest.
Boom.
Oh, sorry about that. I will cast Mage Hand as a cantrip and start going and have it go over there and try to rub it off of it.
He's just gonna even more angrily just look at you as you try to use the mage hand to pat me off.
Oh, it needs to get wet, so I splash water up on it and then try to get it off.
Mel, you know the look in his eyes.
Mel will immediately try to step it in between them.
You have dealt with the initial rat threat here in this beginning part of the sewers.
I knew it.
So yeah, the area of sewage is difficult terrain. It is about 4 feet deep, and still there's like a 2-foot clearance between the top of the sewage and the lip of the pipe, if you will.
Hey guys, there's a ladder over here.
It's a lot like the ladder you guys came down.
Is this just a dead end?
Oh, hey.
Uh-oh.
No, it says ladder over there. I presume it's another entrance into here.
Are you going up the ladder?
No, not without
Guys, I
everybody
don't
else.
think we're done here.
Did we find something? Are you guys okay?
Alright, stop
More
there.
rats.
Stop there.
Ah, shit. Sorry, guys.
Need to roll initiative again.
Could I be
Skull
any
Smasher
more
goes
out of
trudging
position?
Goes trudging through the sewers and runs right smack into a
How
rat.
can I call everyone over?
Oh my gosh, you're really far back there.
You're
What are
telling
you
me.
talking about? I just moved up a couple of feet.
Not you, Daniel.
Yeah, I literally found Brad there, and as soon as I found him, he bolted back out of the space, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then Kimberly was like, "You guys, we found it." And then Justin, "Stop!" I was, "Oh crap, I just got here."
I tried,
Kinda was
Daniel. I tried.
Junkato was looking
Oh,
at
yeah.
the ladder like, should we go up there?
Right? It was a lot at once. I was like, What's around this corner? I may have found a monster." "Oh, it's just the stinky barbarian." "Oh, there he goes." "Oh shit, they found monsters."
Everybody rolled?
I
I
think
believe
so. Yeah, looks like
Yep,
2
looks like-
monsters
alright.
and 6 of us.
So, Mel, you are first. You see Skull Smasher just kind of go trudging, and the rat that was kind of crouched on the stairs is about to leap at him.
Cool, cool.
Shooting him with the bow. That'll definitely take him out. Yeah. And you can see that there's a lot more rats.
Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there then.
As you get up to that corner, you're like, uh-oh. Who Hachikata?
Yeah, this is a movement turn. 30 feet to get there. Another 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, we got the grate, so 25. It's like 30. Oh, dear God! Thank God for 15
Hello.
feet elevation. Actually, I can survive 8 of these attacks. Maybe I should just dive down. No, I
Well,
think
there's
I'm
some
good.
giant rats too.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to make too tempting of a target. They're going to be like, "Ooh, it's been a while since we had chicken." Oh, I do say, sir. All right, yeah, I'm good.
See the size of that chicken?
You see the size of that
Bring it
cock-a-doodle?
around to Marvin's turn.
All right, I will go forward there, and then is there a bar? Is that what's in the water?
Yep, it's like a grate.
I can move there. It's 30.
Hello.
Hello. There's a bunch more. And I will I will firebolt that one right there next to Nate.
You will be at disadvantage for being in melee. Even with disadvantage, it's a 17 for 10 fire. That thing is reduced to ashes. Ow!
There's a lot more rats.
Yeah, as you know, 2 of them have now been killed. A lot of them start like making the squeaking, chirping, kind of growling sounds. Like,
Does anybody know the song that will control all of the rats and make them my loyal servants so that we could just kind of bypass all this? Anybody?
Silver, it's your turn.
It's in B minor, I think.
Remember that the sewage area is difficult terrain.
You're up in the air, right, Daniel?
That is correct.
He's at the
Okay.
ceiling.
Okay. That's the end of my movement, so I'm just gonna stay right there. The first attack on the one in front of me.
Definitely will take care of him.
And bonus action, the one to the side of me.
That'll hit him. Scimitar, dagger, blah blah.
That's the end of my turn.
Making mincemeat out of these rats. So powerful.
It's a false
Skull
sense of
Smasher.
security.
Shit, pushed the wrong button. Yeah.
I would like to go first now, if you don't mind.
What was it before?
It was somewhere between an 8 and a 9.
I think he
I
rolled
guess
an
that's as
8.
far as I can move. I was trying
It was
to
an 8, 13.
Yeah,
move up
8.13.
closer to the other rats. Because I'm on top of some other players and I can't move my token.
Where are you at? Where did you go?
I think he's in Marvin's space.
Marvin.
How's Dobby, Marvin?
While you're doing that, if you wouldn't mind offsetting me slightly from a silver
Oh,
space
Here,
for
I
my
can do
next
that.
turn. Yeah, if you could just kindly get off of me, sir. Oh, yep, or that. I had to do nothing.
Alright, well, that will definitely chop that rat in two. And now the rats get to go. Alright, so let's
Here comes a bunch of
these guys
4s
out
and
of the way.
5s again.
This guy will come over here.
Don't say it like that, or else you jinx it.
I will descend to provide flank bonus for my rat friends now, thus revealing the full extent of my treachery.
If you were gonna
So
do
we
that,
got-
I really should have went into my shifter form.
Oh no, you're going to feel it. You're going to take 2 points of damage, and you're going to regret having ever teamed up with my character.
So those two are gonna attack Silver because they can't reach Chinkata. We got 17. Oh, I got him. 1 point. He bites your toe. And the other guy
Hey, look,
comes
now
up.
we have the same amount of health points, Daniel.
The other guy comes up and just kind of rolls on the ground a little bit. We got one that comes swimming up to Marvin. He's gonna try to take a bite on him. A 3 to hit Marvin. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Then we got one coming up on Skull Smasher. Ooh, a 17 to hit for 1 point of damage. And another
Okay.
one on Skull Smasher, a 19 to hit for 1 damage. The other one does a double move to get into position, so you cannot attack. We'll bring it to Zenovia's turn.
Is she able to jump across this? Because she does not want to walk in this.
You
sewage.
can certainly make an athletics or acrobatics check to
Okay.
attempt to. Or just trying to go diagonally? Where are you going?
Yeah, she just wants to like jump across.
I want to go up a little bit first to lessen the amount of space you have to go. Because if you're jumping from there, it's a little harder.
Okay, so
And
I'm
then you
right
can
here.
jump across, yeah.
Okay.
There's only 10 feet. So with a 17, what's your strength?
That's like the total number, right? 16?
16 strength. Okay, you're able to with that roll clear that.
Okay, good. Because she
Pretty
does not
easily.
want to touch that stuff, so.
Yeah, I saw what those guys had for dinner last night, and we are directly underneath them, so you know what's floating around in here.
Yuck.
You're not under. This isn't under the guild hall. This is in another area of town.
Oh, so it's even worse. It's across the tracks. Oh man.
And then she's gonna. I think she's gonna go after this one again with her light crossbow.
All right. 13 will hit. 3 points. Okay. Flip it with your crossbow bolt. It hisses at you.
Gets its attention. That's it for me.
All right. That brings it to the giant rat's turns. So that giant rat will move up. It will have to go through Silver to get to you, so it's going to attack Silver. Oh, only got a 9 to hit, so that's not going to do it. This giant rat is going to come around. Here. Doesn't want to. To hit. Does that hit Marvin?
Yes, it is actually my AC.
So he comes around and it kind of sinks his teeth into your lower leg, doing 4 piercing damage. That brings it back around to Mel.
Okay. I will shoot at the giant one that just attacked.
Okay. 15 to hit, definitely hits. It is sneak attackable at the moment, so that's 9, which is more than enough to kill it. After it take a big chunk out of Marvin's leg, you shoot it right in the neck, and it just kind of squeals and falls into the sewage.
Beautiful. I will stay right where I am.
All right. Uhashikara.
Let's try to finish off the one directly to my northeast. Do a quick descend.
The regular rat?
Yes. And we'll take a regular slice with the costume. No, the sickle. Oh no!
Let's see. The costume won't actually kill it. The sickle will. You don't have advantage, so that's gonna miss.
All right. Well, shoot.
Maybe the costume would have turned it into, like, you know, a trained animal that we could have used on our side.
What if it was like the Tabuki costume from Super Mario 3? Like, could I like gift it that? And...
Make it worse?
Well, no, like that's a super cool like effect right there. Yeah, I'm going to actually provoke the attack of opportunity. Go back up 15 feet. Yeah.
Oh, I will definitely try to bite you.
No.
How dare you?
No.
Throw your costume at me.
That's right. You must.
A 7 to hit.
That's right. You couldn't bite
All
me
right.
on your best Sunday with your best church dress on.
Marvin, the motherfucker that bit you is dead, at least. You still got a couple rats within melee of you.
I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me. Right there.
All right.
This time I will use poison spray.
There you go. That's a con?
Con save 13, yep.
Let's see. I'm not immune to poison, so let's see what my 9 con can do. I got a 5. Ate poison. It just kind of goes. "Ugh." Makes a weird ass fucking sound you'd expect to hear out of a fucking rat, and then it falls over into the sewage.
You guys live in literal shit, and this guy found the one fucking concoction that they're like, oh god, not that!
Poison and disease are two different things.
Sure. It's just funny.
All right, and I'm not gonna bother moving, so I'll stay right here.
Okay. Silver. So, as you've been sitting here fighting these rats, Silver, since you have Speak with Animals up, as they've been like running in and people hear them squeaking and hissing and stuff, you've been hearing them say, "For the master, they must not get through. Protect the realm."
All right. Before I take a slice into one of them, I'm just gonna look at the rest of the group and just say, they're talking about a room. I presume it's farther down this grate, this hallway or whatnot. So I take a slice out of this one with my scimitar.
13 for 4. We'll do him in.
And then bonus action to him. Yeah.
6 will not hit. And it said realm, not room.
Oh, realm. What?
Is that it for you?
Yeah, it's in the matter.
Alright, bring it to Smasher. Got 3 rats surrounding you. 11. I assume the one in front of you. This guy?
Yes, please.
Alright, he is quite dead. Smashed his little head in.
Guess I'll stay put since there's still more left.
Alright. The 2 rats that are in melee with you will retaliate for killing their brother. How dare you! You will die! As all Silver can hear, you just hear squeak, squeak, hiss. Oh my god!
Should that be +0?
What is that?
A
I'm
crit
sorry.
only doubles the dice. It doesn't have any
Wow.
dice.
Oh,
It's
man.
just
Oh,
a
wow.
static one.
Alright.
Completely amazing.
Wow.
What the fuck is
So
that?
it hits you for 1.
Such a waste.
Wow.
Hey, they all add up.
Right there.
No, they don't. Literally, in this case, it doesn't.
That is funny though. Since it doesn't have any damage dice, it doesn't do any.
It'd be
extra
great if
damage
it
on
took an
crit.
attribute modifier into account, though, because you know these rats are not like super buff, so it was like 1 minus 2.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
That
damn.
like leaps up and like latches onto your inner thigh, really close to the family jewel. It's like, oh no!
Let me know if you need that potion of healing anytime soon. I'll bring it over to you.
Thank you. Yes,
meanwhile-
yeah. Remove it real slow.
The one that Silver tried to kill missed. He'll lash out at him. That's not the 2.
As it misses, I'll just like kind of like air pat it on the head, not actually touching it, and just say, "You'll get it next time."
That I will. I'll take your pose first. Zenobia, that brings it to you.
Okay, she's gonna move up the steps. Oh, is there one right here? Right, like.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
okay.
one right around the corner. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Okay, well, she's gonna stop there then, and she's gonna take that one out.
As Silver and the rat were having battle banter, you just sent a slap,
Just finish it all. Just,
split it in twain with your long sword.
Take it.
and then she's gonna actually move some more. She's gonna move up to, stand over the body of this rat that she just killed.
All right.
So that's it.
Well, as you step to there, the giant rat looks at you. Silver, you hear it say, "How dare you! You shot me too! You'll die!" And it's going to attack Zenobia. Oh, These things actually have a good attack, and I can't roll shit on this.
No. Yeah.
And it's only giant rat in combat at the moment. So that brings it to Mel's turn.
Okay, I cannot currently see anything, so I'm gonna move.
Has anybody seen Mel? I'm getting a little worried about. Oh, there she is.
And I'm gonna shoot over at the large rat on the other side.
All right. Oh, ouch! That'll definitely take his 4 hit points out.
Oh God.
He quivers and drops with a sigh.
I had so much potential and I rolled a 9.
I could have done so much damage to these first level characters. Is that it for Mel?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, Hashintara.
Okay.
There's 2 rats still over here.
You know, you must truly be desperate if you were trying to make a meal out of that smelly ass orc over there.
I'm gonna vicious mockery that one that just tried to move away.
Okay. Wisdom save. Oh, I got a 10 and a 10.
Aha! My mighty 12 will see that and strip away your hit point.
1 hit point. It goes, oh, how dare you say such things to me? That's what hears him say. And kind of curls up and dies.
If your choice was between this and shit, you'd want the orc too. I will, we'll move around a little bit, otherwise that's it.
Alright, now
Take
we'll
a
bring
peek
it
around.
back around to Marvin. You got the 1 rat there left next to Skull Smasher.
All right, that one I will I will use Firebolt.
Alright. Wow. Gets blasted across the way. But we're not dropping out of initiative yet because there are things right around the corner.
It looks
Yeah,
like we're
Bert.
clear up here, guys. Let's keep going.
So if Marvin wants to move, it is still his turn. Okay. I will bring it to Silver's turn.
Right there.
Alrighty, I see him up here. So the bird's a liar.
What are you talking about? There's nothing
I
up
see
here.
things up here.
Well, I don't see nothing. Maybe
Well, you're a blind ass bird, is what you are.
I'll have to use this light. Pardon me for not being able to see in the dark like the fucking predator. Pardon my French. I did not mean to get that violent. I do apologize.
Want some candy? Is that it for Silver?
He's gonna go ahead and cast Ice Knife.
So it's sort of like the predator, except instead of killing people, he scrap them.
A big one.
There's like 2 hostages that we need to save right next to this target right there, and you're about to kill both of them with the AoE.
Don't remind me when I blew up the door, okay?
Exactly.
Great.
Why do you just blindly AoE into the darkness like that? What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my Inspell on it. Whatever for it.
Oh man, this thing.
What do they need initiative for, man?
This thing joining the initiative just is about to prove a point I was about to just facetiously create.
All right, guys, if they've been bitten, they are diseased. So those of us who have not been bitten, we need to stick together. And those 3 are on their own.
So, you are using your inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the 22 will hit. And you're targeting him directly, right? The big one?
Yes, yeah. Well, no, sorry, this one down here.
Oh, the little one?
Yeah.
Alright. He's within 5 feet, so they'll hit the other 2 rats next to it, right?
I believe so. I don't know if there's a DC for a saving throw or something like that, but
Yeah, so they get a dex save if they're within 5 feet.
Yeah, dex
to
save
hit,
can throw or take 2d6 cold damage, which is
but you
already
rolled
rollable.
3.
Yeah.
So those
Yeah.
two will roll their saves to see if they'll survive it or not. 1, 2. Hey! One of them actually made it.
So then 2 of them die, but the one that saved does not.
He did. He did.
Alright,
Ow.
that's my turn.
Okay. Smasher! You can see Silverwoods walked up and went, oh shit, and like cast a. You did magic and like a big shard of ice shot forward.
I think that's all my movement speed.
Are you just walking in the sewer?
He is.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that reminds me, you have been damaged, so I will need you to roll a Constitution save for me.
Okay.
Oh no!
But I also have Bardic Inspiration and another type of inspiration.
I don't know if the Bardic Inspiration would have ran out, but the Guidance would have run out by now. Definitely.
Guidance has run out. Bardic Inspiration is still up.
Yeah.
You have regular Inspiration if you want to get a 24 instead of a 6.
I'll use the Bardic then.
Bardic will give you a d6 to the 6 rolled.
What? I don't remember what's going on with the Constitution roll.
So because you have open wounds and you are trudging through raw
Oh,
sewage.
toxic. Yeah. Okay.
That's why.
The very thing I warned you against, and you're just like, I'm going swimming, horn swoop me bongo pony.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. So you want me to roll a d6? You said.
If you're using your Bardic Inspiration, you will add a d6 to the 6 that you rolled. Otherwise,
I'm
you can
sorry.
use your basic inspiration.
First
will
is
give you
what?
advantage.
What do I need to roll?
It depends on which one you want to use. Either the Bardic
No. I
or the
meant
regular.
what number am I going for?
I don't want to tell you that.
Oh, no wonder. Okay. I was thought you were being tricky. I'll use the inspiration.
All right, so you get a 24. So you have made your Constitution save.
Yay.
Yeah, the Skull Smasher goes trudging away from where he got bit into the sewer again. You can feel that sewage kind of hitting those bite marks on your legs, and you can feel that the sting and the itch of it. And that was, because it was difficult terrain, so it was 15 of it. Yeah, that's all you can move. Rats!
Yeah, I have a movement speed of 30, but I guess, yeah, that was me. Okay.
Yeah, because difficult terrain, you go slower. That one will run up on Marvin, but it can't do any attacks because it was a double move. Jump down. Run up on Silver, but again can't attack.
You cannot seem to get to me. I am back with a stolen identity. You know I see through anything. I'm a one-man army with a bitter sting. You give me no reasons. I'm broken to pieces. There's no
Do right now?
It's Zenobia's turn.
Oh, I
She
didn't
did.
hear that. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know
Do
what
right
happened.
now?
Yeah. So she. Screen's not working. She's gonna move up
I'm
so
sure
she
blame
can
the
kind of see
technology.
what's going on. And then she's gonna go after this guy right here.
There's a
With
rat
her-
right in front of you.
There is? Oh.
Yeah, that thing right there,
Oh my gosh.
it might get you.
Yeah.
And then you're
okay.
gonna get infected too, like the others.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna take him out.
All right. Well, it has a 10 armor class, so it's dead.
Whoa! Nice.
And that's it for me.
All right.
Oh god, double rats. What is this?
I don't think I have it. Regular giant rat left. Okay, so I'll take him off the initiative. But this guy, he's here. So he moves up, kind of swimming through the sewage a bit, gets up in your faces. He is unable to attack this round, though. Silver, being a druid, as he comes approaching your area, you can tell he's got like some questionable little like pustules and cysts on his body. Mel, it's your turn.
So gross. Okay.
Did you walk through that?
I did, but I don't have any open wounds.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes, I did account for it in my steps, so that's as far as I can go. And then I'm gonna shoot that disgusting one that you just told us about.
Oh, yum. 17 will hit. Ooh, nice sneak, too. Hit. Nice. Quite handily. Is that attack?
Cool, and I'm done.
Okay. Uhachimkala.
Is it over? Did we win? Can we go collect our payment now? I have not yet been touched, but my wardrobe is in shambles.
Not even close.
Look at
There's
this spot
just-
right here on my tape. Which one of you did the splash damage with the firebolt?
Probably the orc.
Yeah, probably.
Firebolt.
I don't have firebolt.
Yes, you do. Or something.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Guys, I'm telling you, it's over. There's nothing. Oh god, there's one right there. But it's just one. I mean, come on. We're taking like 50 of them out. Okay, guys, there's one right over here across the way. But I think I'm gonna kill it with a rather stinging insult. But I'm gonna whisper it so only he can hear it.
And the details of this will forever be lost to mystery.
Hey, can we interrogate the last rat before we kill it?
Sorry.
Too late.
I don't think they're that
That's not the
smart.
last rat.
Hey, we still have one over here.
I will strike down with furious anger those who attempt to poison my brothers.
That's all I got.
I think technically I was attempting to poison myself by just walking into the sewage with open cuts.
You think?
I mean, if you kept that natural one, you would have.
And if your character had a father, then he would have been around to tell you not to do things like that. You never had that proper education. Being illiterate.
Marvin, that brings it to your
Yeah.
turn.
I will poison spray the one right in front of me. DC
See
13.
if I can make this Constitution save. Oh, don't have advantage. Makes a strangled squeak.
And then I'm gonna. I can see the one coming from the door barely, so I'm gonna back up a little bit toward.
And they say everybody left the injured sorcerer behind.
I'm like, where is all this happening? I thought we were pressing forward. What did he find?
So I'll go right there.
All right. I'll bring it to Silver. Silver, you can still hear more rats.
Goody. Great.
You hear kind of faintly because they're not like yelling it to each other. But they're, that one's injured and by itself. Let's get it.
Alright, I'm gonna take action dash. To get to there, that's my turn.
Okay. Smash it.
Dude, I'm telling you, get out of the sewage.
I'm trying. My mouse is just screwing me.
We already
They're
killed all the
rats,
rats.
not
What are you
mice.
talking about?
Nice. I think that's 30.
Yeah, that's good.
There's my turn.
You can do an action dash. You're not doing anything else.
Ooh, okay. Where's the rats? To the left?
Ooh, it's good news.
You can hear rats over in this area.
The action dash is only half of my movement speed. I don't know if that's enough to get me over there. Unless I can
It's your
jump.
full move. It's your full move. Yeah, you can get one where you can get up on the stairs with your move.
Okie doke.
All right, on the rat's turns. This one is going to charge at Marvin with the sewage, and this one is going to come over here and try to bite Skull Smasher in the face because he's kind of on the stairs.
Bring it on,
Everyone
squeak,
come at-
squeaker, squeaking.
Squeaky squeaker. One going for Marvin is going to get a 19 for 1 point. And Marvin,
I'll
and the
take
one
it.
going for Smasher.
This is a lost cause.
Let's
Let's
13. So that's gonna miss.
we gotta rally around the survivors.
That's fucked up.
Don't know what kind of disease they'd be bringing back. I mean, we getting paid 100 gold for this. Like, this is a life or death situation. $100. I mean, come on.
I don't know what these
Zenobia.
dollars you speak of are, but stop complaining.
Dineros.
We're getting paid.
I'm not complaining. But you're a dead man. I'm sorry to say, like, you have been infected.
I have not been infected. I don't know what you.
That wound on your pinky toe would beg to differ.
Yeah, I got a wound, but I ain't touching that when I was wounded.
You do not make sense, and this is coming from somebody who has a history of being nonsensical.
They just hop on the other foot.
Now that makes more sense than what Mr. Silverwoo was saying.
Can I jump over, like, with an action dash?
You can try. You're gonna want to jump to here though, because this is a raised area. You got
Okay,
the
let me see
stairs
if
to
I
the
have
left.
enough movement for that.
Do you have a skill for an action jump?
I have acrobatics.
Sorry, my brain's just.
Advise there are cultists of Nihilus around the corner.
Oh, shut that crap up.
You start.
Okay,
summoning
yeah, I have
those
enough.
things, I'm gonna
Okay,
quit.
cool.
Yeah, if you do your action, you could do a dash.
Oh, that was loud as shit. It scared me. I had my headphones on. I'm like, what is that noise?
Yeah, you can move to there and try to jump, or you can just take the bridge. At this point.
I want to jump.
Okay. I
Okay.
definitely jumped.
That's it for me.
I was gonna laugh if you jumped and rolled a
fell into
one
the
right
water.
next to the bridge.
Yeah.
Busted
Like,
your
why
chin
didn't
in
you
the
just take the
process.
bridge?
Up,
Yeah.
up and wound in the sewage. We got another one that's done. Mel, it's just you and me now.
Yeah.
Hope I don't see Mel anymore. I'm getting worried. Is she okay?
Yeah, you all left us.
So seemingly out of nowhere,
It's
you hear
strife.
like a metal grate open, and a guy comes running out seems like he's human, but he's got like this strange kind of homemade mask that looks kind of like a rat
Who the
on his
hell is
face.
that guy?
And he comes running up, and he is going to go after.
That's Cable's
Directing.
brother.
He's going to go after Zenobia.
Uh-oh.
He wants to
Defense.
dance with her.
Defense.
Oh, 18 to hit for 3 slashing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it just made it.
Ouch! Master will award me for this. Caesar, that's dead. Take him off. Mel.
So if it's got a rat mask, can we just talk to it, or would we have to use animal handling?
Yeesh.
Oh no.
Nasty.
What are you shooting at?
Well, I stayed back
Oh.
here to help Marvin, and I am
That
not
one?
being very helpful.
Marvin, I think she's shooting at you.
I told you Dave was being all stealthy and shifty and mysterioso.
Oh shit! I could have just gone through that tunnel. I didn't have to go all the way around. Fuck.
Is that it for Mel? Good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Who wants to talk?
I mean, I am the leader. You guys followed me for a reason. Don't go
I've been
too
ahead
far,
of you
Silver.
this-
You're gonna get killed.
I've been ahead of you this entire time. What are you talking about?
That is some BS. I was right here, and you just came over and stepped on me, and then action dash to go over further this way. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I will, because I'm farther than you.
There's a ladder at the end of this corridor. I don't know where to go, but I'm not gonna separate.
Let's try.
No.
You got.
I do believe not a whole lot. I think just the vicious mockery. So we're gonna try to take out the other rat right here.
This
Rat.
this is the master? This the guy you've been serving? This joke right here? I mean,
I hardly doubt it.
this is hardly worthy of a rat of your station. You should just call it a day and roll a bad 7 throw like you did.
You're right.
And yeah, just so he doesn't get caught too far off on his own, we got 2, 3, 4 more squares to move.
Looks clear for the foreseeable future, but be careful if you go too far.
And that's it.
All right, Marvin, you got the one still in front of you that you think Mel tried to shoot at, unless she was trying to shoot at you.
Well, hopefully she wasn't trying to shoot at me. I will poison spray.
Poison spray. Make the save this time.
Or not.
It just takes a big whiff. It's like, oh, I love it. Thank you.
Which end does it spray out of?
And then I will move my 30 feet or up and around the corner.
It's only years of gaming with Justin and the guys in person that have trained my saving throw to resist that. Because if you caught that on camera, I was in the middle of chugging some Diet Coke when that 0 popped up. And in the old days, that Diet Coke would have been spewed across the room. But I made my saving throw this time, was able to keep it down.
All right, so that's Marvin. Silver.
I'm gonna go ahead and go right next to him. Does he look druidy, or can I sense any of the divine magic in him?
I mean, he's got a scimitar. He's got that weird homemade rat mask. Otherwise, he's wearing, I think, leather. Yeah, he's got leather armor on. It's hard to say. I mean,
Wearing leather in the sewer? Don't trust him.
I'm wearing leather in the sewer. I just look at him and just say, "You look a bit pathetic to be the boss of this operation." As I take out my scimitar to attack him. That's not gonna do
hit.
shit.
I will hit with 3.
Is he dead? Did you kill him?
He
grunts,
ain't nearly
"Oh,
dead.
You'll pay for that. The master will reward me."
That's
You're
right,
dead.
we are getting paid for this. Are you gonna pay us too?
I just look at Skull Smasher and I just say, knock his ass out. Don't kill him.
And it's Smasher's turn.
Shit.
I don't think he knows how to do that.
What is this knockout you speak of?
Exactly.
So, Brad, so you know, if you attack somebody in melee, you can decide to do non-lethal damage if you drop them to 0 so that they don't die.
But I only have battle axe, one hand or two hand or a javelin. I don't see anything
No.
about just basic melee.
No, you roll it the same as any other attack. It's just if you happen to drop them, you would tell me at that point, I don't want to kill them, I'm doing non-lethal damage.
Correct.
Let's do some non-lethal damage.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like hitting him with like the side of your weapon or
Ow.
like the pommel.
Boom. Ooh. Okay. Bash him with that. He's like, "Oh, no." He's shaky, hobbly, but he's still up.
That was my turn.
All right. Zenobia.
So we want to keep this guy alive?
I kind of wanted to try to interrogate him more.
Okay, cool. Alright, non-lethal damage.
Unless you want to go ahead and start interrogating him too, we could all take turns at interrogation.
So he definitely goes down from that, and if you're not trying to kill him, he's simply knocked unconscious.
Anybody have any rope?
I think I do.
I think we should tie him up.
Probably most of us.
I
do,
have
just
5
from our,
candles,
kits and
which,
stuff.
under the right circumstance, could be
I
fast.
do have hempen rope
Yeah, I have that as well.
and a
And,
tinderbox in
rope
case
is
we want to
50
light
feet,
some
so-
of him on fire as
And
helping
just
with the
point we can
interrogation.
Drop out of initiative, because that was the last enemy on the list.
Beautiful.
I'll let Skull Crusher go ahead and like tie him up with the rope you have.
Alright.
Okay, I
Skull
tie him up
Smasher.
with hempen rope.
And then we can smoke that later on.
Do you want me to put the matches in between his toes?
Hey, who's
If you
this
want
guy?
it.
Hey,
Okay,
welcome to the party.
Where's Marvin?
Where is Marvin?
Probably reading a book somewhere.
I'm right here.
Has he been kidnapped?
He was Marvin napped.
Yeah. Alright, so someone was gonna interrogate him?
Yeah, I was going to. Of course, other people can join in if they want to.
Dunk his face in the sewer water. Wake him up.
As
I'm
you
gonna
accidentally drown him. He's not waking
Marvin's-
up. Only he held his head under there for 5 minutes. I guess.
Hold on, I'll teabag him.
Gonna waterboard him with sewer water?
Marvin's
think
gonna
you
go
know
and
what
drink his
I'm gonna
potion
do,
of
John.
healing.
Alright. Roll it. If you take an action to drink it, you'll get max hit points, just like
Yeah,
usual.
I'll take an action.
Yeah, you'll fully heal from that. If you are going to... Are you planning on waiting a while to wake him up? Maybe take a short rest in the meantime, or what?
I was planning on waiting. I don't know if we want to take a short rest in that time. That would be more of a question for the rest of the group.
I'm good to proceed. We don't need to rest.
Yeah, I'm a barbarian.
The less time we
Doesn't
spend
do
down
any
here,
good.
the better.
It's smelly down here.
Yeah, I would prefer not to spend more than an hour down here.
Alright, so it is 9:30 my time, so since the battle's done and you have a prisoner, we will end the session there for tonight and pick this back up in 2 weeks. You'll get to decide if you want to wait around for this guy to wake up to question him or if you want to leave him there and continue on.
Okay.
Knowing Brad, this guy's going to end up as part of his fucking inventory going forward.
He's
He'll
gonna
be
have a bag of
retrieved.
holding.
Yeah, he's going to be retrieved at a later date to be used as a weapon.
I could always make him into a soup.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Cultist soup. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Good
That
job.
was fun,
Good
guys.
game, J-Man.
That was fun.
Thanks. That was
Yeah,
great.
definitely.
Look forward to 2 weeks from now.
Yes, indeed.
I figured I'd ease you into it for this first fight.
That's how you got to do it. Nice false sense of security, and then some starts hitting for like 9-10 damage. Oh god, we're dropping like flies!
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, Marvin didn't like that giant rat, that's for sure.
Yeah, I still
Well,
don't know
but-
what happened over there. I mean, I think it's my limited line of sight, so I know that's why I went around the corner, because I thought all was done, and I was just kind of... Since I'm flying, I can get like an early peek around the corner, and then people kept following, so I thought, like, well, they must see the same thing. I guess not, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do rats and everyone
just-
following me. It's like, I can't
I'm
leave.
glad
Why
to do
did-
rats and not snakes this time. This is a
Oh,
nice change.
Yeah. True.
I honestly didn't see any more. Before
wrong
I
with
left as well.
snakes?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you got those cool
That is
snakeskin
the-
boots.
Last of the stuff on that map, I'll open it up for everybody to see.
Very cool.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night, friends.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. It was super fun.
Thanks, guys.
And yes, indeed, friends, that is a wrap for our first session here. J-Man's second campaign at Roleplaying Unlimited, Bloody Coins. Big ups to you, J-Man. Well prepped and well ran here. Well directed. We will see just what you have in store for us 2 weeks from now. Up next, Roleplaying Unlimited, 6 p.m. tomorrow, Pacific Time. We have our return to the Coalescence Act 5 Wednesday night. Finishes off our 8th session week. We have starting this Sunday will be our next cycle. Session 9's for all the tables, but for Wednesday night, we have them kicking off the next stage of the feudal Waterdeep story. And that is entitled Making Friends and Influencing People. Highly original title, I'm sure you can tell. We'll see you for that tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will catch you then, friends. As always, there is no RU without you. Have a good night.
you make me feel like you're mine? You know I waited for you